yo. What is up, everybody? We got audio. What is up, everybody? Appreciate you guys coming into the stream today. Just to introduce myself really quickly, my name is Jay, and the YouTube channel is called Trippin with Jay. And if this is your first time, go ahead and subscribe to the channel and hit the bell notification as well, as we are having a very, very special stream today, because not only is it my birthday, I wanted to make it about, I guess, a greater cause. I want to donate to a greater cause because we are donating to the Macedonia Home Charity. In all of the super chats placed today or given today, minus the YouTube fees, will be given and donated to the Macedonia Charity live on stream after, I think next week. If I can do it next week, I'll do it, and you guys will see it. We're actually going to make a difference. Like, if you guys want to give $1 or $2 or a few birr, if you're watching it from Ethiopia, it all goes towards the Macedonia Charity. So everything, all of the super chats will go to the Macedonia Charity. So be sure to donate if you are able to, so we can actually make a positive impact on the people of Ethiopia, because we do watch a lot of content from Ethiopia, and it would definitely be a great thing to just donate and make a positive impact to the people there. So yeah, guys, so just be sure to donate if you are able to. It'd be great if you could. I'm going to make a goal on the YouTube side of things, because we're only on YouTube right now. Just to let you guys know, we're only on YouTube right now so that we can maximize the amount that we can give to the Macedonia Charity. So I'm going to do the Macedonia Charity. I'm going to make it on the vertical and the horizontal YouTube. And I'm going to make the timer for 2 hours. At least $1, right? I mean, hopefully you guys are able to donate here. Let me just do a couple things in the background, and then we'll get to the show. Let's see, real quick, guys. How are you guys' day going so far, or evening? For my folks out in Ethiopia. Okay, let me make this good here. All right. I want to just I'm making the goal on the vertical YouTube stream as well, so I'm not going to forget about you guys. So even people on the vertical stream should be able to donate as well. Let's see. Oh, wait, hold on. Gotta make a couple of changes in the background. So give me 1 second, guys. It's 7 p.m. in Addis. Crazy, man. I appreciate you guys tuning in. This is crazy. I have to do some things to the vertical stream. So my bad, guys. Give me 1 second here. 7 p.m. in Addis Ababa is crazy, bro. All right. Let's see. Hopefully we can get some people to donate, man. I would love to see the first donation come in so we can celebrate you guys. I think I don't know how do you send burr in Ethiopia? It should be monetized, bro. That's what I'm doing on the vertical side now. I'm making sure it's monetized so you guys can start donating. Shoot. Okay, it should be monetized on the vertical side. So if you are watching the vertical stream on YouTube, you should be able to donate now. Hopefully. Yep. Cool. I'm gonna do this for 2 hours as well. Hey, thank you for the happy birthday, man. It is, to me, like, I'm not the type of person to really want to make my birthday about myself. I love to make my birthday just like a regular day. Like I went to work, I did my day job and everything, and it was my birthday, and I was like, who cares? It's my birthday. I would rather have it for like a much more positive reason, if that makes sense. I would rather give my time or give my money to other people that actually need it and deserve it. So I wanted to just donate it to charity today. So let's see. All right, guys, we can continue the show. If we do get any super chats, just FYI, a reminder, it is going to the Macedonia charity. So if you guys do want to do that, that would be great. And I will shout you out for every single super chat that comes in, even if it's $1. I'm going to shout you out. So let's continue with the show. And we are going to react to a video by K Money Too Clever. The title is called Trying Knockoff American Restaurants in Ethiopia. I'm already subscribed to this YouTuber here, and I'm going to like the video. And I would hope that you guys go and support the original content creators as well. This one got me interested because on one of my videos, I forget which one. It was about Addis Ababa. There was a place called KKFC. And I mistakenly said KFC, not knowing that it was a knockoff of KFC. It was KKFC. I was like, what? I was like, what is that? And I ran into this video like a couple days ago. I was like, you know what? This would be a good one to review on the channel. So let's go ahead and react to the knockoff restaurants in Ethiopia.
This isn't Starbucks, it's Starbuck. And it's one of the 4 knockoff American restaurants that I'll be trying here in Ethiopia today.
Starbucks.
So I just ordered a caramel cake and a coffee latte. By the way, this is nothing like Starbucks. This is a normal Ethiopian cafe. They got normal pastry, meaning the cakes, and they got normal like drinks, meaning the coffee. I don't see anything being Starbucks about this place. Even the interior is not green. It's just literally the sign. I don't know how to
Starback.
Right, so as y'all can see,
Starback coffee is crazy, bro.
Not green. It's just literally the sign. I don't know how I'm tripping. All right, so as y'all can see, this is the caramel cake, you feel me? It look a little moist. I don't like moist cakes, bro. And this is the coffee latte, you feel me? You got the sugar right here. And this summarizes Ethiopian cafes. My mom had one back in the days. This is exactly how it was, bro. Like, I don't know what Starbucks about this, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, let's try out the cake first, feel me?
It's gonna be fire. I think it's gonna be fire.
Smoke. There's definitely cakes that I think that are a lot better than this in Ethiopia, but bro, I don't know. I don't really like this cake in my opinion. I've never had the caramel cake, but there's cakes I like Black Forest, White Forest, and she said they had Milifoni too. I don't know, like I've never seen that in America, so I don't know if that should exist in America. But this cake, I already like I'm not gonna lie, like a 4 out of 10. Like, I don't know, bro. Like, it just tastes like I don't know the differences, like a macchiato. It's good shit though. I mean, we're in Ethiopia. It better be good shit. You know what I'm saying? We know it for coffee. I'm very surprised Starbucks doesn't have a branch here though, like a real branch. Like they're aware they have business in Ethiopia. They get the coffee beans from Ethiopia. Why not just open up a branch here? I'm actually excited to go to KKFC. This is
KKFC. Let's pause the video really quickly. We got to figure out how we can donate from Addis. So from what I am thinking is I have the stream monetized for super chats. So you may be able to click there's like a $sign right to the right of the chat. You should be able to donate even if you're watching from the YouTube app on your phone. You should be able to still give and donate. I'm not sure if donating may be not supported in Ethiopia, which will be a sad thing, but I'm not sure if you are having issues donating through YouTube. I do have a website. It's trippinwithj.com. It should be in the description box below, and you should be able to donate directly there as well. And I'll use that as a backup. So any type of donations received on my website, trippinwithj.com, I'm going to donate that as well. If you donate during the stream, because everything is tracked. So I'll be able to show you guys on stream all of the donations and super chats, the times that they were given and donated, and that's the amount I'm going to give to the Macedonia charity. So you guys will see that we're not just talking the talk, we're walking the walk as well. So I'm going to, let's see if I can get the link to the website first, and you should be able to donate from there. So I'm going to pin it to the chat in just a second here. I'm just making sure that we're good to go really quickly here, guys. So my apologies. No, I know this video is actually getting pretty good too. I actually want to continue this video, but I want to make sure that we're able to donate as much money as possible to the charity, just so that we can make a difference. Because we're not just here just talking about Ethiopia. We're actually making a real difference with boots on the ground. Man, we got Charles in the building too. Charles is in the building. Shout out to you, Charles. That's one of my day one supporters, man. All right, let's see. And guys, we also have memberships on the channel as well. If you guys wanted to join as a member, it's like 99 cents per month. And I just pinned the website on both chats just in case you guys are having trouble super chatting in. So you can donate directly on the website as well. So just FYI. All right, guys, let's continue. And let's see how KKFC is. I'm actually very interested in seeing KKFC.
It's nothing like Starbucks. KKFC better be something like KFC, because they basically they copied the name here too, but like KKFC, I heard they got chicken and shit, so it's like, it should be like, they should have some items that KFC has, you feel me? That like I can actually like try, that I've tried at KFC, so I can like compare properly, you feel me? What do I rate the latte? I rate the latte like a 8.5 out of 10. I don't even know how to compare this to Starbucks, literally. Like, it's nothing like Starbucks. I don't know, like, all right, so the total came out to be 205 birr. That's actually insane. Do you know how much 205 birr is in dollars?
No.
It's this much.
Bro,
that's actually that's insane, bro. I got a latte, which is just a macchiato, they wouldn't call it a latte, and a cake, a slice of cake for $1.20. If you wanted to get this at Starbucks, on everything I love, you're not paying anything less than $10.
No, exactly.
Probably $11, $12. That's a 10x difference, which is insane, bro.
That's
America
insane.
got KFC, Ethiopia got KKFC on the hub, bro. Come on. All right, so we got the menu right here, and this is a lot like KFC, bro. Like, they got the chicken legs with the fries, with the drink. It's exactly like KFC. They got the chicken tenders. They got like the bowl of like big meals of like, you know, for a group friends and shit. They got like, you know, little 2 wings called a snack. Like, the names are very different, but like, this definitely reminds me of KFC. Feel me? The chicken sandwiches, the sauces. Now this I can compare for sure. You know what I'm saying? They got chicken wraps. A lot like KFC, like I said, so I'm excited.
They probably just took the pictures from KFC.
As far as the interior goes, right? And like just the overall look of the restaurant, it's a lot like KFC if I'm not tweaking. The red and white combo, like, you feel me? How everything is set up, the logo.
Wait,
like chicken.
y'all peep that?
I think it's very similar to
They had the
KFC, how
T
everything is set
right there. Y'all see that? I'm probably blocking it on the vertical version. Yeah, y'all got the T right there. They ain't got that at KFC. I'd rather have that at KFC than, you know, than the normal stuff. I'd rather be served tea. That's kind of dope though, that they actually have like a knockoff restaurant, but they actually in turn may make the restaurant better to a degree by having the tea there and probably having better food, better ingredients. Because the stuff here in America, all the fast food in America, is all filled with like chemicals and garbage and GMO stuff. Out there in Ethiopia, they may have like the pasture raised organic chicken, and honestly, it may make for a better chicken meal. Who knows, bro? Let's find out.
set up. The logo is like a
You have
chicken.
McDonald's.
I think it's very similar to KFC. Overall vibe, they only serve chicken. I think this is like officially say we are at our first knockoff American restaurant in Ethiopia. Bro, the boxes over there, the KKFC boxes, are just like the KFC boxes, bro. The to-go boxes. It's actually crazy. So we got a wing, thigh, and legs. But the fries look horrendous. And I love KFC fries over there.
Oh,
they're so
no.
seasoned. I think KFC fries are top 3 when it comes to fries over there. You feel me? So this definitely is not a good representation.
Whoa.
But let's just go ahead and try.
Yeah, those fries look hella suspect, dog. What? They look like, I don't know, they look fake, bro.
Right. Smells good. Is it bad? No, it's like it just tastes like potatoes. It don't taste like fries. You feel me? It's not seasoned.
Oh, it's no seasoning.
But just to rate the fries, bro, the fries are a cool 5. They're not nasty, but I just take potatoes. That's it. Like, I literally just take potatoes. But let's just start with the legs. Oh, it's hot, though. It's hot. And I'm assuming this is supposed to be, like, cold slaw. Let's just try the cold slaw. I'm supposed to get, like, a fork, but I didn't get a fork, so, you know? Okay. The coleslaw is there. I hope I'm saying it right. I think it's the it's the coleslaw. I rate the coleslaw like an 8 out of 10. It's there. It's there. It's just like, I feel like it's missing certain vegetables. I don't know. I'm not really a big fan of coleslaw, but like, this is good though. They got the mayo and shit. It's good. First, no sauce. Just it looks crispy. Let's see if it's actually crispy. Okay, interesting. One more. On everything I love, it tastes a lot like KFC. A lot more than I was expecting. Good ass. The fries, nothing like KFC. But the wings, like, this is actually reminding me of KFC. This is actually insane. Like, it's very similar. Let's dip it in the sauce.
It looks like KFC too.
Tell me.
Oh, the crunch. Y'all hear that crunch?
Sauce is ass. Ketchup is ketchup, but this sauce, I don't know what sauce this is. But, bro, the chicken, what do I rate it 1 out of 10? This is a solid 8.5 out of 10. The crisp is there, the chicken is good, and it tastes a lot like KFC. Feel me? Let's try it with the ketchup. Yeah, yeah, literally exactly like KFC. Y'all think the wing is gonna taste any different from the legs? Well, that's on, bro. Yeah, you're on the clock. Ain't no fucking eating, bro. Do you eat at your
Hey, you gotta feed the cameraman, bro.
KKFC, you did a great job of copying KFC. An amazing job. But overall, man, just like to compare KKFC with KFC, the fries, KFC got it like by a fucking mile. The shit is ass. When it comes to the chicken, which is the main shit, hard, man. I don't know. I think KFC got it because they got spicy options. You see what I'm saying? But as far as like the regular chicken versus their regular chicken, it's very similar. Like, I don't know if I'm tweaking. I wish I had it like right here so I can try it and try this one. You feel me?
Oh, that would be a good video.
I think this is a tie. You feel me? The sauces, KFC got it by a mile. I'm not gonna lie, everything about KFC. Like, the whole fucking meal, KFC's better. But KKFC did a good job of copying KFC when it comes to like the chicken. Yeah, KKFC. You're not fucking with KFC, bro. All right, so the bill is here. And before we talk about the price, I want to talk about the service, right? So obviously, at KFC, you serve yourself. Like most fast food restaurants, you go up, you order, and when your order is ready, you go up again to grab it. Otherwise, you drive through and then you grab it, right? Okay, why is that good? Efficiency. It's quick. This shit was not quick at all. I think we waited like 15, 20 minutes for our food versus at KFC. You're not waiting more than 5 minutes, you feel me? But the fact that obviously there's a server, they come up, serve you, talk to you, answer any questions and shit like that. That is like, you feel me, better than KFC serving yourself. I wanted to use the bathroom. I have to go to the mall. They don't have a bathroom. Big no-no for me. If I think about it, I think that's about it. But KFC is supposed to be a fast food. Our food did not get here fast. For that reason, KFC has better service. I said it, bro. I said it. Now let's look at the price. The total is $1,225. How much is that in dollars? That is this much in dollars. That is around $6.80. And one thing about Ethiopia, the price will beat it every single time. If you wanted like 3 chicken pieces with a side of fries and a drink, you're not gonna pay anything under $15.
Yeah,
you feel me?
That's true though.
It was only $6. So it was like a 2-3x difference. Big difference still. Not as big as like
it's
Starbucks
fake.
versus Starbucks, but still a huge difference. $6, you can come here and eat good as fuck. And this ain't In-N-Out, it's Enjoy on the hub.
Yo, not in and out, but enjoy. See, this one caught me off guard. I knew the first two, the Starbucks and the KKFC. I didn't see this one for the Enjoy burger. Crazy, man. Yes, I want to look at some chats really quickly. Charles said, happy birthday, greetings, Jay. Be encouraged and uplifted, motivated, inspired. Continue to work under an open heaven and into doors of uncommon favor. Yo, Charles always has the gems when he chats in. It's so awesome, man. Yes, beautiful, beautiful words, Charles. Seriously, seriously, seriously. Okay. Again, guys, all super chats donated during the stream will be donated to charity. So if you guys are able to donate and super chat in, do so. It can be $1. It could be whatever amount that you're able to give. It is going to charity. None of it's going to me. It is going to charity to help the people of Ethiopia. So please be sure that you are able to donate, super chat in. And I've pinned my website as well if you are unable to super chat in on the YouTube side of things. And you can donate directly to the website, and I'll donate all of that money as well to charity. So just be sure. Go ahead and donate if you are able to, guys.
They got sued. They had to switch it up to enjoy. It's pretty creative though. And then now, enjoy.
Thank you so much.
Though. They cook. Enjoy, that's hard. All right, bro, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, it looks like In-N-Out.
In-N-Out like twice. So I have a very limited memory, but it's cool though. I still remember everything. They only had burgers. Like they had the menu's very limited. You feel me? They had animal fries, single cheeseburgers, and double burgers and shit like that. You feel me? But
it's the same colors.
On the other hand, they got chicken sandwiches, chicken wings, crispy chicken, like long ass sandwiches, like sub sandwiches, I guess. And the most craziest part of it all, they got a burger called Big Joy, and it has 2 chicken patties and 2 beef patties. Oh, hell nah, bro. Oh, hell nah, bro. That can't be for one person. But anyways, we're just gonna go with the cheeseburger. So as far as the interior goes, it's very similar to In-N-Out. The colorway is the same, red, yellow, and white. And just the overall interior, the couches and shit like that, looks pretty much the same to me.
It looks nice.
Hair gotta go up, man. You know what I'm saying? I just want this to be easy on all of us, man. That is. But let's start with the fries, just like last time, right? Believe it or not, again, the fries in Ethiopia, in my opinion, are ass. But In-N-Out fries are ass too. If you know, you know. Let's try it out though. Ketchup right here.
Hey, if y'all didn't know, man, there's like a there's an ongoing thing with In-N-Out. If you never had In-N-Out burger, it's a burger chain here in the U.S. where they are known for having some of the best fast food burgers in the country, and everyone kind of knows this, but they still continue to order it. They know that the fries at In-N-Out are absolute garbage, right? Unless you get them well done. And a lot of people don't know that because they have never had In-N-Out before. And I'm surprised that K Money knows about this, but he knows, he's in the know as far as knowing that the In-N-Out fries are absolute trash.
They got ketchup and hot sauce. Well, let's try it though. Again, no seasoning in sight, but that's very similar to In-N-Out. But the crisp is there, and just taste like potatoes. I don't know what to tell you. So I'd rate this like it's not a 5 out of 10. I'd say it's a 6.5 out of 10.
That's not bad.
It's 100% better than In-N-Out fries. 100%. And now to the main shit, the main entree, the main meal, the main part. The cheeseburger. In-N-Out got it when it comes to burgers. So I feel like it's gonna be hard to beat, but we gonna see though. We gonna see first, no sauce, right? It's only right. Sauce, please. Before I even talk about the taste, look at the beef to bread ratio. My nigga, what did this do? My nigga, are you dead ass? It's just bread left right here. So that's minus points. But the taste, solid beef, solid cheese. It has a great taste, the beef itself, you feel me? And obviously lettuce and shit like that. But the problem is no sauce. I don't think there's any sauce in it, which is looking like that's tough when you think about it. Like it tastes good in itself, so imagine it with some sauce. But at the end of the day, there's no sauce in it. So what do I rate it 1 out of 10? For a burger, a very solid 7.8. Like it doesn't make it to an 8 because it lacks like the salt. You feel me?
Bro, how are you gonna do a ripoff of In-N-Out burger and not have some type of spread? So for the people that may not have never had In-N-Out burger before, there is a spread that they use on the burgers that makes it tasty, and it's their signature sauce. And if you're going to make a ripoff restaurant of In-N-Out burger, you need to have that same type of signature sauce. It doesn't have to be the same sauce. It has to be something that sets you apart from the rest of the burger chains in the country. So for them to not have any sauce is absolutely wild work. And yeah, I agree. If you don't have any sauce, bro, like you're not going to be matching In-N-Out at all. Hopefully, you know, we run into a restaurant in this video that is actually good, if not better than the original, which would be awesome to see.
And how do I compare it to In-N-Out? This shit's not fucking with In-N-Out.
No.
I'm not gonna lie. In-N-Out got it when it comes to burgers. Their burgers are like a 9 out of 10, 9.5 out of 10 for me. So I'll say In-N-Out is definitely better when it comes to the burgers, for sure. All right, so we got the bill. Before the bill, though, y'all know the drill. You gotta rate the service. Again, in Ethiopia, you gonna have a server, bro. There's not a lot of places where you serve yourself. I think there's limited spots, but not a lot of places, right? So obviously, Ethiopia got the one up on that when it comes to like service coming to you, picking your stuff up, wiping down your table, blah, blah. You feel me? Or you gotta do that yourself. When you go to In-N-Out, you gotta clean up after yourself and shit like that, right? But at KKFC, the food came hella slow. This time, it came in like 5 minutes. So, hey, that's a plus point right there, too. If I'm not tripping, In-N-Out in America, it low-key be hella crowded, so that should be taking forever. The lines be hella long and shit like that. Bro, service is good.
He knows.
The bathroom was nice. The manager was nice. I think Enjoy got the one-up on In-N-Out when it comes to service on the hood, for sure. Now let's look at the price, though. My bad. The price has came out to $699.99 birr, by the way, right? So 700 birr right here. And that is this amount of dollars.
That's not
which is,
bad.
Again, mind-blowing.
Yeah.
Every single time when I go to restaurants in Ethiopia, I get mind-blown by the fucking price. It's insane. So 700, how much is that? Like, that's around $3.80 for a cheeseburger, fries, and I didn't get a drink. Yeah, for a cheeseburger and fries, that was $3.80. You're not even getting fries at In-N-Out for $3.80.
Exactly my
If
point.
you wanted a cheeseburger and fries, you're not paying anything less than $10 in America. We know this. It's like a, what, 4x difference? Still crazy, bro. The price, Ethiopia gonna beat it every single time, bro. You feel me? Like, it's so crazy. Like, if you making bread in dollars and you come to Ethiopia to live, you live like a fucking king, bro. Not only you eat like a king, you live like, bro, it's crazy.
I like this guy, man. He's really good.
The knockoff Chipotle, though, oh my, I'm actually excited for that.
Oh, they have a
Because,
knockoff
I don't know what to
Chipotle?
expect. I think it's just gonna be way better than Chipotle or way worse. Like, I don't think it's gonna be in the middle, like In-N-Out, like knockoff In-N-Out and knockoff KFC. I don't know, bro. I think, like, what could it be? I genuinely think it's gonna be way better than Chipotle or way worse. I'm very excited for that one. We gonna see, though. We gonna see. And last.
All right, guys, that was actually really good. I wanted to pause it really quickly. I wanted to give a shout out to our newest member of the channel, Easy Jezer. I'm sorry. I'm destroying that name, man. I'm so sorry, but thank you so much for joining as a member of the channel at the supporter level. Is 99 cents a month. I mean, that's not, if you got it, you got it, right? And you go and support a content creator like myself, which I really am thankful for. So if anybody else wants to join, the link is in the description box below. But again, guys, super chats donated during this live stream will be donated to an Ethiopian charity called Macedonia, and they go and help people on the ground in Ethiopia. So if you guys want to super chat in, it goes directly to charity. And if you guys want to donate on my website as well at trippinwithj.com, all of those proceeds will go to charity to help the people of Ethiopia. So please, 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 if you can, super chat in or donate at trippinwithj.com. And thank you so much again for joining as a member. And if you guys want to join, pull up and become a member, 99 cents per month. And yeah, I think at the end of April, I'm going to be doing like a few live streams just for my members only and releasing videos for my members only. So there's an additional incentive for you to join as well. So let's get back to the video. And thank you. Yeah. And it's my birthday too, but it's not about me. It's about the people of Ethiopia and getting them help that they need.
But not least, the fuck is a Chipotle, bro? Where's Chipotle?
Oh, no, bro. It's not named Zipotle. The knockoff restaurant is named Zipotle. Like, it was like no shame. They were like, you know what? The C and the C and H in Chipotle could be, what could it be? You know what? Let's change it to a Z. Zipotle.
Oh! Alright, so we got the menu right here. Zipotle. This shit crazy, bro. Chipotle. Anyways, though, this is nothing like Chipotle. This is like an actual restaurant. you feel me, like a Mexican sit down, come with the family, come with your girl type of Mexican restaurant. They got salad, nachos, tacos, burritos, all types of burritos. They got bowls, they got enchiladas. They even got burgers, pizzas.
Thank you.
Empanadas. They got breakfast. Damn, nigga, they got everything. Quesadillas. But hey, it's only right that we order a burrito. We either gotta order a burrito or a bowl to really compare it with Chipotle. You get me? I always get a chicken burrito in Chipotle. I'm gonna see how the food comes. Like I said, this shit is nothing like Chipotle. The colors, seating. This is like an actual restaurant.
Oh, it looks
Chipotle
really
is
nice.
fancy. The seats are like made out of wood. Shit, mad uncomfortable. You can't just chill there. You go there for one purpose and one purpose only: to eat and leave. Feel me? This is a restaurant. So obviously, the interior, the seating, the lighting, the designs, very different from Chipotle. Very. When the hair goes up, it's time to go to work. Hey, yo, though. Anyways, we got this chicken burrito here. Oh, my.
Oh.
All right. That's how we coming. They look like there's sour cream in there, rice, chicken.
Oh,
tomato,
yeah, that looks good.
Chilies, types of shit, cheese. Oh, my. And it came with a side of potato wedges. Very generous of them. That's some shit Chipotle would never do. Right now, let's dig in. Oh my, it's a little hot though. Smells good.
Oh, y'all see that? Why am I whispering? Yo, that looks fire. I think that's about to beat it.
You can't judge based off one bite. You gotta take another one. You know what I'm saying?
You know it's fire, y'all. You know it's fire.
It got beans in it too. All right now, Zipotle. All right now, Zipotle stepped it the fuck up. Zipotle to the top. Let me just break it down to you, right? Obviously, at Chipotle, you get to choose your own ingredients and shit like that.
Yeah.
But very generic though. Let's keep it a buck. They throw the cheese in there. They don't even toast it. The cheese is not even pulled. You feel me? This cheese pulling. You see it yourself. And it's just like, I don't know. It's made with love. You know what I'm saying? I rate this burrito 9.5 out of 10. Highest rating of it today.
Oh, 9.5?
I have no complaints. Chipotle, step it the fuck up. But Chipotle is a fast food though. This shit is a restaurant. So is it a fair comparison? I don't know. All right, guys. So the bill has arrived. And before I reveal the bill to me and you, let's talk about the service, man. The service is amazing. Obviously, compared to Chipotle, they treat you like shit at Chipotle. That ass. But obviously, like I said, for every restaurant, there's a server. She's coming to serve you. She's cleaning your shit. She's cleaning after you. You don't gotta throw away your own shit. So obviously, that's a plus.
Yo.
How fast did the food come? It took like 10 minutes. But was it faster than Chipotle? Hell no, because everything is made right in front of you. It takes 30 seconds to get your food. So when it comes to speed, Chipotle got it. But let's reveal the bill. You know what I'm saying?
So before he reveals it, guys, for my people that never they don't know about Chipotle, doesn't know what it is. It's like a Mexican grill restaurant here that we have in the U.S. And essentially, it's a place where people go to get a healthy, like a fast casual meal, where they can get like chicken, they can get beef, they can get I think it's like a vegetarian option as well, but they have different types of food that you can get there. And people go there if they want a healthy, quick meal. And it's typically like around $10 to $15, depending on what you get there. And the Chipotle in Ethiopia, I know it's going to be substantially cheaper, but also it looks like the food is better as well. So I'm very curious to see what the actual amount and the total is. Let's see.
It has come out to 1,207 birr, which is this amount of dollars right here. Again, flipping insane, which is around $6.07. And when you think about it, this is the smallest amount of difference out of all the other restaurants, because Chipotle would run you like $14.
Yeah.
So it's like a 2x difference, but still a big difference. You're paying twice as much. Again, hard to compare, but Zipotle got it. Zipotle got it.
Wow.
All right, so that's the end of the video, man. I hope y'all are...
Hey guys, go subscribe to K Money Too Clever, man. He's at 41.5 thousand subscribers and he represents Ethiopia. Go ahead and support that guy, man. He's really awesome at what he's doing out there. Okay, all right. We got a couple of chats here. Let's see. Oh, let me do Charles first. Hidden facts, hidden world facts. Yes. I think next week's stream is going to focus on some more of the infrastructure projects in Ethiopia. So next week's stream will be about the infrastructure projects, and I will hit on the airport in Ethiopia, the new airport. I heard it's one of the biggest in either Africa or the world. Bro, I can't wait to see what that new airport is going to look like. Trippin with Jay, continue to reach the unreached and beyond, spanning the globe with outstanding professional contributions. This is powerful indeed. Charles always gets a Dom DeMarco, man. He's been here since day one, man. So I appreciate you, Charles. Hidden World Facts, happy birthday. Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. Thank you so much, man. You wouldn't never guess how old I am, man. Guess how old I am, bro. people are surprised. Let's see. I'm going to donate 500 birr to Macedonia in your name directly to their local account. It's because I'm not a premium user of YouTube and I can't even donate on your website. Oh man, I'm so sorry. But thank you so much for even going that far to donate to Macedonia directly. So yeah. Hey, listen, every little amount, like it makes a positive impact. Even if it's like 400 or 500 birr or $1 or $2, it all goes to make a difference to the charity, man, to the Macedonia charity. To see those foods in the fasting season is killing me. Yeah. Hidden World Facts. My first time I see your video and I like your videos. Hidden World Facts, thank you so much. Really, thank you so much, man. It's a pleasure to get some new folks on to the channel here, and it's I don't know. We celebrate how great Ethiopia is and how great the continent of Africa is because people have downplayed it and talked poorly about the continent of Africa for so long. It's time for the continent to rise back up. Okay. Let's see. I like your videos. Happy birthday, Zaneba. Shout out to you. 28. No, you're almost 10 years off. Surprisingly. Tell me his channel. Oh, the guy that we just watched, K Money Too Clever. So it's right here in the corner. So it's just K Money Too Clever. That's the content creator. And let's see. Yeah, go subscribe to him. He's really funny. Happy birthday. Thank you so much for the birthday wishes. I am turning 30, or I'm already 37 years old. So imagine that, guys. Okay. The next video is going to be hilarious. Oh man, hold up. I gotta stop the show for my boy. London boy for life. Happy birthday, Jay. More blessings to come. Thank you so much, bro. Man, Charles and London boy in the same chat on the same stream. These are my 2 day ones, man. Shout out to you guys, bro. Ethiopia, the birthplace of modern civilization. Charles got it right, man. Are you sleeping in a refrigerator? What? Hey, Charles is close though. Charles got 37, my friend. 37. That is funny, bro. All right, the next one, I gotta do a proper introduction. So I found this video last night and I was like, you know what? Should I react to it or should I look at it? Would it be funny? And I was like, you know what? Let's just go ahead and do it. I'm actually gonna subscribe to the guy right now and like the video. So you guys may not know this, but I was actually on the American version of this show, the Pop the Balloon or Find Love. And the version that was here in America is what kind of started a whole bunch of like other copycats around the world and around the US. And I found a Habesha version of Pop the Balloon or Fall in Love. You know, the American version has one of the, I guess, a very good producer. His name is BM, and he has like a British accent, but he's from DR Congo. So like his British accent, I can imitate it very well. So you may hear me like say, "Pop the balloon or fall in love." That's what he sounds like, right? But this is the Habesha edition of Pop the Balloon or Find Love. And we are going to react to it, at least a little bit of it. It's a long video. I don't know how much I can really watch, but we're going to see if it's interesting. If it is, we're going to continue watching it. And if it's not interesting, we have a nice special video that's coming up next as well from our boy, Maya. So shout out to this content creator. His name is TAT or TAT, and the video title is Pop the Balloon Habesha Edition Part 1 Men's Edition. No, don't. Why not? Why not? Why not? Why not? Pop the balloon or fall in love. Happy birthday. Love your content. You are well educated about Africa and love your eagerness to learn more. Yeah, that's what keeps me so interested about the continent of Africa, because it varies so much, right? You have the coldest place in Africa, which is in Lesotho, and then you have the hottest place, which is in Ethiopia. On the same continent is absolutely wild to me. And I want to keep exploring the continent because there's so much to explore. And we're going to be making reaction content for decades, bro. If we stay on the continent of Africa. So I hope you guys will be able to subscribe and join the journey for at least a decade. we're going to explore, bro. Yeah, London Boy Flap. I can do a lot of accents, bro. I really can, man. I really can. You know, if you guys have ever watched the American version, the producer he kind of crashes out here and there when the contestants actually find a friend on the show. He was like, "Oh, it's not pop the balloon or foreign friends." And I'm like, what are you like? He's becoming a meme at this point. So let's go ahead and react, guys, and go subscribe to TAT and support his content even further. He's the original content creator. Hope you go and support. And again, guys, all of the super chats donated today will be donated directly to the Macedonia charity. And be sure to give as much as you can. If you can't give on YouTube, you cannot donate on YouTube, you are able to donate on trippinwithj.com. I have the link pinned in the chat on both the horizontal version of the YouTube stream and the vertical stream of YouTube, so you guys can go ahead and donate. I'm trying to open it up as much as possible so you guys can get in any donations to help out the people of Ethiopia. So let's go ahead and react.
So, oh fuck.
So the audio is playing out of one ear, and that's not me. That's the actual source video. So my apologies, guys.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Wait. Hey. Okay. Our first contestant.
Didn't even
What's your
introduce
name?
him.
Name and age.
Isaac,
Isaac. How old are you?
21.
21.
Yeah.
It's a waste.
Music.
Music. Okay.
I'm a musician.
A musician. Okay. So who popped first? Okay, let's start from here. Lemon.
Wait, are you sure it's a waste of time? Are you sure this video is a waste of time? Well, let's give it like, you know, I always give like a new series or a new movie like 5 or 10 minutes to impress me. And then I decide whether to turn it off or keep watching. So let's give it like maybe 5 or 10 minutes, and then we can decide to turn it off or on, leave it on from there. Oh, man, we got Sarah. Sarah's in the building. Hi, Jay. Happy birthday. Thank you so much, Sarah. Thank you so much for supporting as well. Let's continue the video for at least 5 to 10 minutes, guys. Just give me 5 or 10, right?
Off and a dash.
Nothing. He's good, but like, I'm not interested.
Not your type?
He is, but like, I'm not interested.
Oh, interested. Is she someone that your type like type or not? So?
She's not my type, but she's beautiful. She's very beautiful, you know.
Oh.
What's your name, by the way? Whoa.
Whoa.
Okay. That's it. Name and age. Oh shit! Name and age.
Lydia እባላለሁ 20
Lydia? Kabas, better. Okay. Submission and not admission, please.
So now I'm 22.
22.
The reason I popped up my balloon is his turn on. ታላቁ ነኝ. Yeah.
What?
You're what?
I'm 22.
You're 22?
Yeah.
I'm about
Oh,
to turn 22. Next month. I'm turning 22 next month.
Next month.
Hey, some
can
pretty nice looking women too, man.
22 then.
Oh, God.
Skip it. Hey.
That's the only reason.
All right. 2 or 3 people said, 2 or 3 people already said, skip it. Hey, okay. I'm going to skip it. I'm going to skip it just for y'all because y'all said something. But I want to find, I think, what's another video I can do on Ethiopia? Because the next video is about Ghana. So I want to, so this is the great part about doing a live stream, guys. Ethiopia. You know what? Let's do the airport. See if the airport is available. It's so funny. Because I know Dr. Abiy Ahmed had a live stream this morning. I did see that. Introducing like a new sports park in Ethiopia. Yeah, so it's the Africa's largest airport.
The East African nation of Ethiopia.
Hold on, let me do my intro. Yeah, it's the sound. The sound wasn't from me. It was from the source video. But is my sound okay now? Let's see. I informed you about the Macedonia. It's a collector disabilities, and any mankind who lost help. Now it serves more than 40,000 people. What? Yes. And that's why like I switched the charities, because I had a few other charities as well last week, but you guys told me that the Macedonia one was the one to go with. So that's the one that we went with this week. So if you guys are able to donate, man, again, all super chats during this live stream will go towards the Macedonia charity. So you guys are going to help a lot of people if you're able to donate here.
The East African nation of Ethiopia is currently building what will become the largest and likely most important airport in all of Africa.
Wow.
Ethiopian Airlines on Saturday officially started a $12.5 billion construction project.
We're all familiar with airports. They're an essential staple of the way the modern world works, and it can be easy in this day and age to take them for granted.
Yeah.
But airports can do far more than simply give planes a place to land. In fact, they can completely transform a nation.
Damn, hold up. Y'all see this airport, bro? Dang, this airport looks, I think this is supposed to be the rendering of what it's supposed to look like. And this looks, wow, this looks phenomenal, man. They have a green space in the middle. You see like all the trees and stuff. Hey, we got our first super chat in the building, y'all. Bemnet 17442 says, oh, that's just the character. Hey, I appreciate you, man. $3.99 Canadian dollars is going to the Macedonia charity. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Who's next, man? Who's next in the chat? Y'all want to put up some more money? Because it's not going to me. It's going towards charity. So the more you put up for charity, the more that they get. So this stream is for these guys, man. Our ambassador. Who, Abiy Ahmed or me? Hopefully it's Abiy Ahmed and not me. I love Ethiopia, but being an ambassador is way too much pressure.
Such a potential transformation is now beckoning on the horizon for the 135 million people who live in Ethiopia. On January the 10th, 2026, ground was broken on this $12.5 billion project, which is set to make the country's Oromia region the home of Africa's largest airport by 2030.
2030?
The passenger capacity will be more than 4 times that of the country's current largest airport. And if successful, it could turn the geographically centralized African nation into a major hub on the global stage.
Whoa.
We'll touch down in East Africa to examine what is involved in this unprecedented airport project and what we can expect it to look like. Join us as we explore the now underway engineering and geopolitical marvel known as the Bishoftu International Airport.
Bishoftu International Airport.
Ethiopian Airlines was founded in the mid-1940s. Leadership at the time saw it as a modernization and state integration tool, with a major focus on domestic air travel as a solution to Ethiopia.
And also, FYI, Ethiopian Airlines is the largest airline in Africa, by the way.
Ethiopia's rugged roads and terrain. It's hard not to admire their bold ambition, and they were soon rewarded for it. By partnering with Trans World Airlines, then one of the largest airlines in the US, Ethiopian Airlines managed to become a long-haul airline head and shoulders above any other on the African continent. And even today, it remains dominant. In the 2024 to 2025 fiscal year, Ethiopian Airlines reported $7.6 billion in revenue, an 8% increase from the preceding year. The airline serviced 19 million passengers, which constituted an 11% annual increase. It serves 155 passenger destinations and 68 freighter destinations globally across Africa, Europe, Asia, the Americas, and the Middle East, utilizing a fleet of approximately 160 aircraft, mostly various Airbus and Boeing widebodies. This makes it by far the largest.
Hold on, I want to pause it because I got another. It says, react to miles ahead. They explained it well. Is it better than this video? I picked this one because this one had the most views that I saw. But where's miles ahead? Huh, let me see. Let me actually do it on another tab.
The East African
Ethiopia airport. Airport. If I can spell properly, y'all. This is the downside of doing things live. Miles ahead. Let's see. Oh, this one here.
When you want to book a flight from Europe to East Asia,
Ooh. Okay, I'm about to 6,000 subscribers. About to subscribe, Miles ahead. Shout out to you, man. Hopefully you don't mind me using this video. Let's see. Happy birthday. Elders will bless you when you come to visit Ethiopia. I'm sure you will be committed to assist more of it. God bless you. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Thank you so much. I can't wait to visit Ethiopia, man. Hopefully I don't get recognized when I go out there. Cuz I don't like attention at all. So I'm just there to have a good time, man, and explore the country. Let's see.
or even from the east coast of the US to East Asia, chances are you're transiting through the Middle East. But that might be about to change. You see, the east tip of Africa sits less than 1,000 miles away from Qatar and around 1,000 miles away from the UAE. In previous videos, I covered how 2/3 of the world's population sits within an 8-hour flight of the Middle East. And that's what's given them their geographic advantage. Nobody else could compete until now, because Ethiopia is spending somewhere north of $10 billion on a single airport. An airport designed to make Addis Ababa the new crossroads of the modern world. This is the story of how a country the world once wrote off built the most powerful airline on an entire continent, and whether their next move is genuinely about to change the way the world travels. Let's start with geography, because in aviation, geography is destiny. Dubai's genius was simple. Sit at the intersection between east and west, invest astronomically in infrastructure, and charge the world for a layover. London to Bangkok, Dubai. Sydney to Frankfurt, Dubai. The goal.
Hold on, in the building with a big $50 to charity. It's alive, unfortunately. 8961 just donated $50 to charity. Big ups to you. Big ups to you. Seriously, you are going to help out a great cause. And I'm wondering who's going to be next, man. Who's going to be next? Thanks for all the videos and fundraising. Yes, thank you so much for donating. Yeah, the charity is going to really benefit, man. I'm just wondering who's next. Who's next gonna be able to super chat in and help out some charity? You know, Macedonia charity is a good one, and you guys chose it. I didn't even choose it. So it's going towards a very great cause, guys. Who is next? You don't even have to donate $50. You can donate $1 here, $1 there. If you can spare the 50 or anything towards that, that would be great. It's not going to me. I wish, but it's going to charity, man. It's going to charity, and we're helping out people in Ethiopia on the ground. And it's not one of these charities that retains 90% of the donation and only helps out with the 10%. This is a charity that literally helps the people on the ground and gives the majority of the money to the people. So this is really going to impact people positively in Ethiopia. All right, guys, who's next? Y'all let me know. Let's continue.
Turned its position into a turnpike, and everyone paid the toll. But here's the thing the route maps didn't immediately show you. Addis Ababa is not far behind. Ethiopia's capital sits almost dead center between Europe and Southern Africa. It's within reach of Asia to the east and South America to the west. And critically, it is the undisputed gateway to a continent of 1.4 billion people, a number that is projected to double by 2050. The Gulf hubs were built to connect the world through the Middle East. Ethiopia's bet is that the world's next chapter runs through Africa, and that if you want to get anywhere near it, you'll have to run through them. To understand why this matters, we have to go back to 1945. I'm sure everybody knows what happened in 1945.
This is good, man.
World War II had just ended. Ethiopia had spent 5 years under pretty brutal Italian occupation. Emperor Selassie had been exiled to Britain, then restored to his throne. And now he was rebuilding the country, and he was rebuilding it pretty fast. His logic was extremely blunt. If Ethiopia was going to be taken seriously in a modern world, it needed the infrastructure. of a modern world. Roads, hospitals, and crucially, an airline. He approached the Americans. TWA sent over its people, and the US government contributed 5 surplus DC-47 aircraft to Ethiopia. Less than a year later, on the 8th of April 1946, Ethiopian Airlines flew its first ever scheduled service.
What?
Addis Ababa to Cairo via Asmara, a 5-propeller driven aircraft. American pilots and
Wait,
an
did y'all hear
airline
that?
managed a 5-propeller.
Did you guys hear where the plane flew via to on the way to Cairo? He said it flew to Cairo via Asmara. So they had to stop in Eritrea and then go to Cairo. So this was before they had the big conflict between Eritrea and Ethiopia. Because you can't go to Asmara from Addis Ababa now at all. And it's because of the conflict.
To Cairo via Asmara, a 5-propeller driven aircraft. American pilots and an airline managed entirely by foreigners. But Selassie's terms with TWA contained a clause that would define the next 80 years.
Wow.
The agreement stated explicitly that the ultimate aim for Ethiopian Airlines was to be operated by Ethiopian personnel. In a country where, at the time, the illiteracy rate was 96% and there were just 2 secondary schools in the whole country. This was an extraordinary ambition. So they built what they needed. In 1956, Ethiopia opened its own aviation academy. In 1964, Africa's first dedicated pilot school, and they were training their own people when most of the continent didn't even have paved runways. By the 1960s, the airline had its first jets, and by the 1970s, it was operating internationally. And not just internationally, intercontinentally. And through coups, famines, civil wars, and Cold War politics, Ethiopian Airlines kept flying. And somehow, through the chaos, it turned a profit. That in itself is quite remarkable. Africa's aviation history is littered with state carriers that became vanity projects. Bloated, politicized, and eventually bankrupt. South African Airways, Kenyan Airways, Air Zimbabwe. The list of failures is long. And Ethiopian Airways defied that pattern because its government did something unusual. It owned the airline completely, but left it largely alone to be run professionally. Hopefully you're enjoying the story so far. I found it super, super fascinating to research. If you want to see more stuff like this, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe.
Thank you for
very
that.
much. Now on with the vision of the future of Ethiopian. By 2005, Ethiopian was still only Africa's 4th largest airline, behind South African Airways, Egypt Air, and Kenya Airways. Then they sat down and wrote a plan. They called it Vision 2010. Grow passenger volumes, grow revenue, build capacity, simple targets executed with obsessive discipline. They hit the targets early, so they wrote a bigger vision, Vision 2025. Vision 2025 targeted a fleet of 120 aircraft, revenues of $2 billion, and 57 international destinations by the year 2025. That was last year. And they achieved all of it by 2018, which is probably just as well because the pandemic would have definitely interrupted that. Nonetheless, 7 years ahead of schedule. When does that ever happen?
Never.
In any project?
Never,
You might be
bro.
wondering how. And the answer is actually less glamorous than they expected. They invested in training. They built maintenance facilities so they didn't have to fly aircraft overseas for servicing. They established cargo operations, which now generate close to half of the airline's total revenue. They were relentless, methodical, and they plowed profits back into the business instead of distributing them as political dividends. While their rivals struggled, Ethiopian moved into the vacuum. South African Airways required a government bailout and still didn't survive intact. Kenya
Damn.
Airways had to be partially renationalized, and when COVID hit and the entire global aviation industry fell off a cliff, Ethiopian did something almost no one else did. It ripped out passenger seats and converted aircraft into cargo planes to carry vaccines and medical equipment. It stayed profitable throughout 2020. That is
Wait. Dog. Wait, I had to pause it because that was so smart. That was such an intelligent business move from a business perspective. You can't deny how intelligent that move was. And it just appears that I don't know what it is. Like, it just appears that Ethiopians, like, they can, like, literally predict the future. I don't know what it is, because you have to think about it. From its inception, Ethiopian Airlines was like, yo, okay, the US is going to give us a few planes, but we need all Ethiopian personnel. So since we don't have that, let's actually build the infrastructure for them to exist in the future. And they did that. And then they're like, okay, now we have the personnel from Ethiopia to actually run our business. You know what? We have the planes, we have the personnel. What's missing? What's the missing piece? And it's the maintenance, right? The maintenance component. And now they're like, you know what? Let's actually build our own maintenance facilities so we don't have to rely on other countries to repair our airplanes. And let's employ airplane mechanics that are Ethiopian, because we're in Ethiopia and we're called Ethiopian Airlines. So they have like a vertically integrated type of business structure, and it just works, right? It works very well. And when COVID hit, changing their passenger airplanes to cargo planes to deliver vaccines, that's just a smart business decision. And it's also, I think, the right thing to do, right? If you're not having a whole bunch of passengers fly your airline and you repurpose them in order to deliver life-saving vaccines at that time, we were like, oh my gosh, we need a vaccine right now. Give me the jab right now. I need it right there. Just give it to me. Like, everybody was in need of these vaccines back in 2020. And Ethiopian Airlines was like, you know what? Let's change our business structure temporarily to help out not only our own country, but the rest of the world. And let's fly these vaccines all over the world and still be profitable. Still be profitable in COVID times, bro. That was damn near unheard of at that time.
This business acumen. Today, Ethiopian Airlines carries more passengers than the second and third largest African airlines combined. It serves over 155 destinations across 5 continents. Its revenues hit a record $7.6 billion in 2025. And its average fleet age is around 8 years.
Wow.
Which is younger than most European carriers. That's on par with Emirates, Qatar, Etihad, the people that we really talk about at the top of the aviation game. It's no surprise that it's been voted the best airline in Africa by Skytrax for 8 consecutive years. These are hallmarks of a machine. A lot of other airlines are just national carriers bumbling along on government subsidies.
Yeah.
Not Ethiopian. But success creates its own problems. Addis Ababa's current international airport was designed for a different era. Its current annual capacity is around 25 million passengers. The busiest airports in the world are 4 times that volume. Ethiopian Airlines is already handling close to 19 million passengers, and it's growing fast. The airline's own projections have them needing to handle 66 million passengers by 2035. The maths do not work. There's also a physical problem that no renovation can solve. Addis Ababa sits 2,334 meters above sea level. Thin air means aircraft need longer runways to take off and must carry less weight to do so. That means less cargo, less fuel, fewer passengers, and at the scale Ethiopian wants to operate, this airport is fundamentally limiting. For 8 years, there were discussions about building something new. Nothing happened, of course. Plans were drawn, sites were considered, and every year the growth continued, and the runway capacity stayed the same. Then in 2024 and 2025, things started moving rapidly. Welcome the Bishoftu Mega Hub. What they are building at Abusara, near the town of Bishoftu, about 40 kilometers south of Addis Ababa, it would be rude to just call it an airport. The project spans 35 square kilometers. The terminal building alone covers 1.1 million square meters. There will be 4 runways, which for me, as a person living in a country where the second largest airport has 1 runway and the largest airport, the busiest in the whole continent, has 2 and is fighting for a third, is mind-blowing.
That's crazy.
2 runways will be operational from day 1, and 2 more will be added for the second phase. There will be parking bays for 270 aircraft simultaneously, and over 100,000 square meters of cargo facilities. The design has been awarded to Sidara, working alongside Zaha Hadid Architects, The same practice responsible for some of the most recognizable buildings on the planet, such as Beijing's International Airport and the London Aquatic Centre. Phase 1, valued at around $12.5 billion, is scheduled for completion in 2029.
It's 3
At that
years.
point, it will handle 60 million passengers annually. Phase 2 brings the eventual capacity to 110 million passengers, exceeding that of Atlanta's Hartsfield-Jackson Airport in 2024, the world's busiest airport for almost the last 3 decades. Damn. The African Development Bank has signed on as the lead arranger to mobilize the financing, targeting around $8 billion from international banks, finance institutions, and private investors. The US Development Finance Corporation has, of course, indicated interest in providing $1 billion on the condition of no Chinese involvement. The US Import-Export Bank has no cap on financing so long as American content accounts for at least 51% of the build. And to talk for a second about the progress of this project, groundbreaking happened in late 2025. This project is real. So many ideas like this have never even made it off the ground, but main contractors are scheduled to begin work in August of this year. And if you're wondering what will happen to the current airport, fear not. They're not going to demolish it. It's just going to be repurposed as Ethiopia's domestic hub, handling internal flights while Bishoftu takes on the world. The ambition here is explicit. This airport is designed to make Addis Ababa the Dubai of the South, a place where the world connects instead of just.
And that's what I've been saying. That's what I've been saying for months, is that they are really going to develop Addis Ababa as the Dubai of Africa. And I mean, Ethiopia, it may just be the best place to be. And this is why I kind of stayed on Ethiopia, because I typically move around to different countries around Africa. But once I hit Ethiopia, I was like, yo, there's something special about this country. There's something special about this city. And I just can't shake it. I don't understand why more people aren't talking about it. Because, first of all, they have Dr. Abiy Ahmed, who's changing the city landscape in Addis Ababa and other cities around Addis as well. And word of this airport, once I found out, I was like, wait a minute. What are they trying to build here? They're building Dubai version 2.0 in Africa. Literally, it's going to be the airport hub, just like how Dubai is. If you're flying with a specific airline, they stop in the Middle East. If you're flying from the US or you're flying from somewhere and you're flying over an ocean, you're flying east, you're typically going to stop through the Middle East. And they're trying to make Addis Ababa that stopover now to compete with the Dubai, with the Doha, and other cities in the Middle East. Addis Ababa might beat them, bro, because you got an English-speaking population, you have very hospitable people, and you have very affordable prices for everything there. We just saw that. K Money Too Clever in the prior video was spending like $6 or $7 for a dinner at a fast food restaurant, right? So you have very affordable prices within the city as well. So if you're going to be having a long layover in Addis Ababa, it's not going to be expensive like it would be in a Dubai or Doha in Qatar. It's not going to be as expensive in those Middle Eastern countries. So not only will Addis Ababa have a better and newer airport, it's going to have potentially a more affordable stayover prices, right? If you're staying overnight, if you have a super long layover in Addis Ababa, it's not going to destroy your wallet. It's not going to leave a hole in your wallet. It's going to be like, you know what? It's going to leave you with the impression that Addis Ababa may be a place you want to come and spend more time in. That's what I think the aim is to get more people to come and visit Addis Ababa, and the actual tourism industry is going to explode. That is my prediction by 2030, right? 4 more years. 4 more years, I think Addis Ababa is going to be in the mainstream media as being the de facto Dubai 2.0, because what they're building now, they're building the necessary infrastructure to support all of those travelers in the future, right? And when you build the stuff like this, and it's going to look like this, people are going to be curious and start coming to visit. And they're going to figure out why everyone now is talking about Addis Ababa in 2030, but we're covering it in 2025, 2026. We already know this. We already know what's coming. It's the people that's going to hear it 4 years from now and be like, oh my gosh, how could you not have been to Ethiopia yet? It's a given. It's so obvious now, but it's not obvious right now. So I'm going to go visit it now when nobody really knows about it before it starts to get overcrowded. And then I'm going to visit again once they open up this new airport. And I want to compare Addis from when I first visited to the subsequent second visit as well to see the differences between the two. Let's see. The new airport is going to be connected to the Bole Airport with high-speed metro. What? Are you serious? I mean, 40 kilometers, right, is around 22 miles if you're from the U.S. So I could see that. Ethiopia Airlines has a free accommodation and food for layovers over 8 hours.
Bruh.
Are you serious? Even Asian airlines don't do that. Because I had like a 16-hour layover in South Korea last year, and I asked the airline. It was Korean Airlines, right? I was like, hey, do you guys offer any type of accommodation for free since I have a 16-hour layover in your country? And they were like, no, we don't. I was like, now I gotta come out of pocket with a couple $200 to $300 for an overnight stay to include food and hotel and the metro or the subway to get there. When Ethiopian Airlines has free accommodation, if you had an option between the two, right, to have a layover in South Korea or Ethiopia, and you were going to the same destination, the end destination, and it was the same flight time, same layover time, and you have free accommodation with Ethiopian Airlines, or you have to pay for your own accommodations in South Korea, which would you choose, bro? It's going to be Ethiopia 10 out of 10 times. It's crazy, bro. And people think Asia is like the gold standard of everything. But you better watch out. Ethiopia's coming for that number one spot.
The place that Ethiopians fly out of. So here's the honest question. Can they actually pull this off? Well, the airline's track record is generally pretty impressive, and the case for the airport is compelling. But, being frank, Ethiopia is not Dubai, and this is where the story gets a bit more complicated. The country defaulted on $1 billion of Eurobonds in 2024, and is still working on a debt restructuring deal with international creditors. Reforms are happening, opening up the currency, letting in foreign investment, but the financial foundations are shakier than growth numbers suggest. And then there's the politics. The Tigray War, which ended in a ceasefire in November 2022, killed somewhere between 300,000 and 600,000 people. One of the bloodiest conflicts of the 21st century. And as recently as 2026, Ethiopian Airlines suspended flights to Tigray, once again amid fears of renewed clashes between federal troops and regional forces.
That's so sad, bro.
The Horn of Africa remains relatively volatile. Eritrea, Tigray, tensions over sea access. These are not abstract risks for a country trying to attract tens of billions in infrastructure investment. There are some other questions too. 15,000 people will need to be resettled to make way for Bishoftu. Some of the same considerations that delayed the arrival of the runway at Heathrow. Ethiopian Airlines has allocated $350 million for that process. Wow. But resettlement projects in the region have a very mixed history. And then there's the competition. Dubai probably isn't going anywhere. Emirates is still growing. Qatar Airways still holds the top Skytrax global ranking. Ethiopian may be Africa's dominant carrier, but converting that dominance into genuine head-to-head competition with the Gulf, its mega hubs and intercontinental transfer traffic, this requires a scale and service quality that even a superb airline takes decades to build.
Yeah.
Maybe not decades, but definitely years. The Bishoftu airport itself won't be finished until at least 2029, and that's at the earliest. When's the last time a project was delivered on time? 5 years is a long time in aviation. A lot can change. 5 years ago, my favorite airline, Starlux, barely existed. Look it in now. And I'm going to cover that soon, so please subscribe to make sure that you don't miss that one. Now let's quickly take a step back from the airport for a second. What Ethiopian is attempting is bigger than one airline, one construction project. Africa's aviation market is the fastest growing in the world, and it is chronically underserved.
Yep.
Today, flying between two African capitals often involves connecting via Europe or the Middle East. That makes no sense.
Bro, I'm so glad we're watching this video, because that is true. If you really take a look at a lot of other YouTubers like Watamaya, Tayoena, Stephen Ndukwu, when they want to fly in between different African countries, they have to connect either in the Middle East or connect in Europe, which is ridiculous. It's ridiculous, bro. And you have to leave your freaking continent and then come back to it. It shouldn't be that way. It should be, oh, if I want to fly from Lagos to Accra, I shouldn't have to fly to freaking Britain and then come back down to Ghana. It doesn't make any sense. Logistically, it makes zero sense. And once they kind of solve that problem, solve that issue, I think we can start beginning to think about a borderless Africa, to where people can just have a passport from like Ghana or Nigeria and just fly freely within the continent without having to connect to a different place in Europe or the Middle East. It just doesn't make any sense, bro. Just like this guy said, like, it makes no freaking sense.
The continent has been paying someone else to connect it to itself. Ethiopian Airlines has already started to change that. It operates subsidiary carriers in Malawi, Zambia, Togo, and the Democratic Republic of Congo, building a pan-African network that no one else has attempted at this scale. If Bishoftu delivers what it promises, Addis Ababa becomes Africa's gateway, not just Ethiopia's. The transfer traffic that flows through the Gulf built its empires on London to Nairobi, Sydney to Johannesburg, Sao Paulo to Mumbai. Suddenly, you start routing through the Horn of Africa instead, which, let's face it, makes so much more sense. Whether that happens or not depends on a lot of things that Ethiopian can control. Service, pricing, connections, punctuality, and a lot of things that it cannot. Political stability, debt dynamics, the willingness of international capital to commit to a project of this scale in a country still carrying risk. But the thing that cannot be argued with is that this airline is real, the growth is real, and the plan has now broken ground. For the first time in aviation history, there is a credible challenger to the Middle East dominance over connecting traffic. It is African, it is state-owned, and it is building the largest airport on a continent that is about to become the most important demographic story of the next 50 years.
Yep.
The world's been transiting through Dubai for 25 years. The question now is whether it's about to start transiting through Addis. If you found this video interesting, useful, please let me know. Let me know in the...
Hey, this guy's good, bro. W video. Yo, shout out to Miles Ahead, man. 161,000 views is crazy. Oh, boy. Hey, this guy is next up, man. I definitely subscribe, so shout out to him, man. He's making some great content and great graphics, too, and it keeps it interesting as well. Oh, man. All right, let me get some chats here real quick. Happiest birthday, CJ. Wishing you a day full of joy, laughter, and all the things that make you happiest. Yeah, you know, I'm a simple guy. You know, you can give me a nice, good pizza and maybe some water, right? And I'm straight. I don't need anything more than that, man. I'm a simple dude. Ethiopia is Einstein, bro. Okay. WVid. Really enjoy how he explains it. Yeah. London Boy for Life. Like, he really explained it very well and kept it very interesting to where it wasn't like super boring, because there are a lot of YouTubers out there, man, that either use like an AI voice and it's like super monotone. It's like, blah, 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 blah. But this guy, he had some inflections in his voice, made it super interesting, had the graphics to go with it, and a little bit of music here and there. I'm surprised he's only at 6,000 subscribers. Like, this comes from like, this type of quality will come from like a YouTuber with like 20, 30, 40,000 subscribers at least, right? So he's on his way up. I really hope he succeeds and keeps being consistent and grows his channel. Ethiopian Airlines has purchased shares of all of these airlines. Oh, I didn't know that. I wonder why they're investing in different. Is this all African airlines? Yeah. Okay. So that's what Miles Ahead was talking about, where they're trying to make like a Pan-African airline route around the continent, so people can go between African countries without having to connect in the Middle East or Europe, which was my main gripe about flying within Africa. And I have to, when I do go to Africa, I kind of have to choose my routes very carefully, so I'm not flying from Accra, Ghana to Amsterdam and then coming down to Ethiopia. I want to go from Ghana to Ethiopia direct, or Ghana to Nairobi direct. I don't want to connect through any other continent, but I want to fly in between those countries without an issue. That's the problem with Africa, is traveling to other African countries, and the ticket prices can be pricey. Yeah, what am I discussed this too, London Boy for Life? He said that it's not only pricey, it's very inconvenient to travel between African countries. But somehow Wodamaya just keeps on just pushing through. He's like, you know what? I'm gonna still show the world Africa in a positive light, but I'm not gonna discount how difficult it is as far as like getting visas, right? He had a lot of trouble getting a visa to go to Eritrea. It took him 5 years to get a visa to go to Eritrea. And he couldn't even fly there from Addis to Asmara. He had to connect in Europe and then come back down, it's ridiculous, bro. If you really think about it from a logistic perspective, it's ridiculous that you just can't fly from Addis to Asmara because of political tensions. Great ambition and with tangible vision. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. Appreciate it, man. Happy birthday to myself. But again, guys, we're doing super chats today. All of the super chats donated during this live stream will be donated to the Macedonia charity. So go ahead and support and donate as much as possible. Super chat in. I've pinned my website in the chat in case you guys want to go to the website and donate there directly if you're not able to super chat in on YouTube. I know there's some issues in Ethiopia where you guys may not be able to super chat in from your guys' app in Ethiopia for some reason, but I've opened up the website to let you guys donate there directly, so you can go and donate there directly. And just as a reminder, the Macedonia charity, the main causes is that it provides incontinence supplies. So it says kindly donate to us to help provide severely needed incontinence supplies, including diapers, bedpans, gloves, and more to our 2,500 bedridden and mental disabled residents. And they build homes for the homeless as well. So this is going towards a great charity. So far we have about $53 to donate to these guys. So go ahead and support, whether you're watching on the vertical stream or the horizontal stream. All of the money minus YouTube's fees will be going to the Macedonia charity. So go ahead and donate, super chat in. My birthday, it may be about me, but I'm making it about the Macedonia charity. It's not about me anymore. It's about helping out people in Ethiopia with boots on the ground. And we're not just sitting here watching YouTube videos about Ethiopia. We're going to make an actual positive impact on the people of Ethiopia. All right. So be sure to super chat in if you're able to. And we're going to go to the next video here. And it is from our boy, the one and only, Mr. Wodamaya. Efren Matthews? My bad, bro. God bless you, bro. God bless to you, man. Have you ever walked to Eritrea? Nah, I don't. Is that possible from Ethiopia? I'm not sure. I don't even think that's possible. They'll stop you at the border. And again, guys, go ahead and super chat in, donate. It's not going to me. It's going to restart the video.
If you...
But again, guys, yeah, go ahead and super chat in, even if it's $1 or whatnot. Go ahead and super chat in. It's going to charity, helping people in Africa, man. React to EFIG, $100 in Ethiopia. I might keep that. I might do that. Let's just do the intro real quick. All right, guys, this is a video by Mr. Wodamaya, almost at 2 million subscribers. It's titled, I met the youngest real estate entrepreneur in Ghana. So I picked this video, not only because it's like one of the newest videos by Wodamaya, but I am also a real estate agent out here in Las Vegas, Nevada, where I'm currently located. And I'm curious to see how the real estate market is in the continent of Africa as a whole, because I intend on investing into Africa in the near future. And I want to know where to put my money at. So I'm watching this not only for my personal gain, but I want you guys to to gain from it as well and be entertained on the back end as well. Okay, let's go ahead and react to it as well. Let's go.
If you had a chance to change one thing in Africa, what will it be?
I think it will be our mindset.
Okay.
What is it about our mindset that you would love to change?
I think, the world is staged in a way for us to be inferior and on the bottom chain, But once you begin to get a positive mindset and also you look down history, you know what.
Hey, we got another super chat. Mr. London Boy for life. Donated £1.99. £1.99 of a British pound. A British pound. Thank you so much, London Boy for life. Let's go ahead and react to the video.
We are capable of what our ancestors
Thank you, bro.
have achieved.
Seriously.
And
Thank you.
There's nothing you set your mind to that you can't achieve.
Wow. Which means that it is possible if you set your mind on it.
Certainly, it's very possible.
We live in Africa where people don't believe in Africa. They don't even believe that it's possible to make it in Africa.
You can't blame them so much because even growing up, we all kind of see the West as heaven, and I feel like it's part of their branding, They say America is one of the most branded things in the world, so I feel like that is why people think they can make it. And also they've seen people make it, but we've seen more people make it there. That is why we have that mindset. But trust me, there are a lot of people also making it here.
Is it good or terrible?
I am wearing a Ghanaian t-shirt today. You know why? Because I'm excited to celebrate a young man doing an incredible job just to change the negative narrative of Africa.
Damn, those are nice accommodations,
it's really beautiful
bro.
to see that
Wow.
Africans are building Africa, man. As a young man, what really inspires you to invest in Ghana?
I'm a proud Ghanaian,
Wow.
and I believe in Ghana.
Thank you.
I believe we can. We all saw Dubai being built. So why can't it be done here? I strongly believe we can do it.
He's so calm about it.
You look so young, man.
I am very young.
Very young.
Very young.
It means that the future of Africa is for Africans.
Yes.
I mean, young Africans like yourself.
And it belongs to the youth, It belongs to the youth. I feel like the old people have lived theirs, and it's about time for us to take over and, build the Africa we want, the Africa we desire. What we see elsewhere can be done here.
Wow. He owns that? No way.
Hello, Okatunchi, I'm a Frifa here, and I'm a serial entrepreneur from Ghana, West Africa. I'm the CEO of Locust Estate.
Bro, wait a minute. He owns that. He drives not only a Mercedes, but a Range Rover too? Wait, the mainstream media is still talking about Africa being poor, right? And everybody living in huts and eating horrible things, and they don't have places to live. But if the mainstream media is telling everybody around in the Western world that Africa is poor and the people of Africa don't have any money, then what in the world are we watching right now? What is this? Are you telling me this is reality? This is real? Wait, an African can own a Range Rover An African can drive a Mercedes and own land? Who? Maybe we've been brainwashed. That's it. We've been brainwashed, guys. We've been brainwashed to think that Africa is poor, that there's nothing in Africa for us to want to go visit, that there's nothing in Africa for us to invest in and believe in. But reality is an entire 180 from that mainstream media narrative. And we're watching this stuff real time in reality. This guy is living better than some of us here in the States. He doesn't have to come to America and be successful. He can be successful in Africa.
Locust Estate is a Ghanaian-owned real estate development company that focuses on uncompromising luxury living.
Yes.
But however, you must invest in the right real estate.
What do you mean by that?
Yeah, you know, before you invest into something, you must do your research. You know, location really matters, and the type of development really matters as well. Over at Locust Estates, we are very passionate about our designs and the functionality of the spaces.
So we believe that it's only Africans that can build Africa.
Well, everybody can, but if you are building something for yourself, something that is your own, you see, the passion and the commitment to it is different. You don't expect somebody to develop something for you, because at the end of the day, whatever a foreigner come and do here, they will repatriate their profit back to wherever they came from.
That's true.
But as an African coming to develop here, you benefit, and then the profit you can also invest
stays
back
within
again.
Africa.
But do you know, to shock you, the amount of money a lot of foreign companies repatriate from this continent annually. So we shouldn't be so surprised that it's possible to be done here.
But then we don't believe in that.
You see, that's what I was telling earlier on, that you have to believe in yourself. Because a lot of times when I share ideas, even with this where we are standing, I spoke to a lot of people I really look up to. And one person was like, you know, it's not worth it if you listen to me. Because I realized that most of the time people try to put their fear on you. So if you have a vision, you have to believe in it, and sometimes you have to be stubborn about it. So that, because you talk to people thinking, it's not everybody that will like it.
Yeah.
But sometimes when it comes to life, and then they will get it.
Even though his demeanor is so calm and so chill, if you truly like listen to what he's saying, it's as if he's saying what you're already thinking. So when you have an idea in your mind to create something, to build a business, to invest in real estate, to do anything ambitious, if you tell it to other people, they're going to try to instill their own fears onto you. But you have to be cognizant enough to identify when and if you should divulge and tell other people that type of idea or information, because they will be like, you know what? I just heard a great idea from Jay. I couldn't do it myself, so I'm going to say like, oh, that's damn near impossible to do because I can't do it.
Bruh.
That's such a silly mindset, man. When I hear somebody tell me something that's super ambitious or something that I haven't done myself that is far outside what I think is possible, my reaction to those types of people, I'm like, you know what? You go for it. And if you need anything from me, you need me to do anything for you to help you along your journey, even if you exceed my own success, I will support you 100%. I will be like, yo, Jay, I need a ride to the airport or something so I can go interview for a job. And you never know, taking that person to that job interview to work at the airport may be creating the next pilot or something in the future. You know, he may be moving up to a degree where he becomes an airline pilot, making hundreds of $1,000s a year just based off of that one little move in your life. You helped him get to the airport for that interview, for that job where they moved up and became like the manager, the airline pilot or what have you. You just have to believe in other people, bro. You have to be like, yo, I got you. Even though I don't know what's going to happen from this, you don't have to give back at all. I'm just helping you out of the kindness of my heart. And it's because I know you believe in yourself and you're ambitious and you want to go accomplish something that I wouldn't necessarily do, like go work in the airline industry, but I believe in you and you believe in yourself. I'm going to help you out. Even if you exceed me in success, I'm okay with that. I love seeing people be successful, regardless if it's more than me or less than me.
Listen, I am super proud of you, man.
Thank you.
Like, you look so young. And you don't think what you've done is really incredible?
I know, I get that a lot, I mean, but I just feel like if young people are given the chance and opportunity, we can do better. I mean, you know, not to say that the older people can't, but they, you know, they can stay back and guide us, you know.
Are you saying that the older generation are not giving us the opportunities?
I think we are not being given enough opportunities. You know. By this time, we should be managing the cities.
Oh, that's a light in the mirror?
You know, and it shouldn't be political.
What?
It should be based on merit. Yeah, I understand. And everything I do, I think, is always passion first. So it never feels like a work or anything difficult for me.
I don't even have
I
that.
always enjoy the process, and that is it. You know, I feel like what every African desire or needs to get to an opportunity.
Yeah.
Because if we never had an opportunity, we wouldn't have been here today, and you wouldn't have seen what we are capable of. So once the opportunity is given, I think we can achieve everything.
Damn, man. There's some stuff in that house I don't even have in my own
I
house.
never planned to be in this field.
Wow,
But, but growing up to, I'd always have interest for engineering, mechanics, you know. Like 10 monthly, I've always had that interest. But given the opportunity, I did business administration at Kenya University. Nothing relating to construction or architecture, but with opportunity and passion over time, I think I've learned a lot.
Does it mean that someone gave you the opportunity?
Yes, I had an opportunity. My first opportunity in real estate was when I had to supervise a project for my uncle. Even though as a child I had interest for things like this and engineering, I mean, at a very young age, started building logos, constructing. So there was that passion, but then getting out of university fresh, there wasn't like that I was coming to do real estate.
Okay.
I was just home waiting on a certificate and then national service posting. And then my uncle told me to supervise this project for him because he was building his dream home and he was having misunderstanding with the contractor who was working on it, because he was looking for something not just today, but something that could stand the test of time.
Okay.
So that's when I got into real estate. So the project had a lot of challenges when I got into it.
Did you finish your uncle's project?
We finished it. So once we finished that project, a lot of people came around because it was also at a very prime location.
Okay.
So people driving around by always asked, is it for sale? Is it for sale? But unfortunately, it wasn't for sale. And then people were like, okay, if it's not for sale, can you do something for us? Can you do something for us? And then that's how it started.
That's cool. I like that.
This is one of your very first estate that you built.
Yeah, this is one of our very first in this neighborhood, and also our very first real estate for sale. So this is where we started from. And we started from here because, I mean, you know, the land here, it's a bit calmer with few disputes. So this was where at the time our muscles and our finances could. So, and we came here we came here when it was a bush, but we saw the vision.
When it was a bush?
No, we came here before they did all the roads.
Okay.
So we came in at the time where I would say nobody would want us now.
How many houses did you build in here?
So we did 3 units and then we sold a couple of lands at the end.
Wow.
And let's talk about 2026.
Okay.
How many houses have you built for people?
So we've done over 19 projects.
Bruh. Let me tell you guys something about real estate for the people that may not know that are watching the stream. So when it comes to real estate, especially at the scale that he's at right now, when you are looking to invest in real estate, and yes, I may be looking into real estate in Ethiopia, maybe, but in general, what you would like to do when you're first starting out in real estate and you don't have a lot of money to invest, the best route to become successful in real estate, if you're looking to be an investor, is to find a location, like he said in the video, that used to be just a bush, right? You're looking for that diamond in the rough that nobody has really uncovered yet, and you want to purchase land there, right? Because you can typically buy land in mass in an undesirable area right now, and in the future, because you can look at master plans for certain places in certain cities to find out what they're building 5, 10, 15 years down the line. And if you can figure out what's being built there, and if it provides some type of infrastructure and value, you can buy that land in that area right now, sit on it, right? And it's going to appreciate in value the more that area develops in the future. So that's what he did here, because he invested in this area when there was nothing there. It was just a bush, right? And he built up multiple units and sold a few, and that's how he made his money. That's how he made his money, bro. And you don't have to come from money to make money. That's the best part about being in real estate. You can literally start off as a bum and become a multimillionaire, bro. Because it's going to be, your success is dependent upon you. How about that? You waiting for somebody to give you an opportunity to become successful. Most of the time you won't get that opportunity. You have to just make it yourself. And it's on you to become successful. Don't rely on anybody to give you anything. You better go work for it.
That's amazing.
Yeah, we've done over 19 projects.
19 projects, bro. Crazy.
Okay.
So we started very humbly.
Okay.
Very humbly from East Legon Hills. And
East Legon is
where we are today.
is very, very high class, man.
This is Cantonment. Is this your first ever project in Cantonment?
Yeah, this is our first project in Cantonment.
How do you feel knowing that you have a project in a very prime location?
I give all glory to God, first of all. I mean, without him, this wouldn't have been possible. And it feels good, but I know there's more to be done.
Yes. You can't stop, bro.
So after your uncle gave you that opportunity, where did you get your first ever capital to start your own project?
I started with strategy, not
Strategy,
capital.
not
Strategy,
capital.
yes.
But at that time, real estate is very capital intensive.
Yep.
Yeah, so when I saw the vision, I spoke to my parents.
This is in Ghana.
To give me some capital, but they didn't believe in what I've seen, and they believed in what they were doing. So
Wait a minute. You asked your parent, which means that you knew your parent could afford to give you the money.
I mean, I knew in a way, I was to a point, I wasn't even like, whatever inheritance you have for me after that, give it to me now.
Did they give it to you?
No,
Bro.
They didn't.
They didn't give it to
It's
him.
not for me, it's for their generation to come. So I think that's also one of the things that shaped me, because growing up as a little young boy, my parents made it clear to me that whatever is theirs is not mine.
Wow.
So it kind of made me know that whatever I want, whatever I desire, I had to work hard for it. And they are also very hardworking. So I took that discipline, hardworking, dedication from them. But as in, our desires are different.
Okay.
So as they giving me education, seeing the world, getting exposure, the desire keeps getting bigger and better. So I knew I was on my own if I wanted to fulfill this vision.
Okay.
So that's why I say I started with strategy, not capital.
So now it means that your parent never gave you the money.
No. But instead, they gave me a business.
They gave you a business. What business is that?
It's our family business. We do trading. So I started on, and then my goal was
Trading.
To raise money.
Trading what?
My goal, my after my uncle's project and after doing other projects for other people, I had passion for real estate. Wow. Every project I do, I go to bed thinking about it. This particular project you find ourselves in, go to bed and even want the morning to come very quickly so we can continue. So there's a lot of passion about what we do.
Yeah.
But then also most important, I believe in the long-term goal.
Okay.
You know, in the very long-term goal. So even with my little businesses, I could have been, you know, living comfortably, but I had to kind of be strategized and invest in the future.
This is a project for the future. And what is so unique about this particular project?
It's intelligent design.
Hey, bro, I had the same question. Bro, I had the same question. Because, you know, when, if you guys don't know, like, if you have, like, street knowledge, like, you have street smarts, and you have, to a degree, right? When someone says they do something and they don't elaborate on what else it is that they do, I hate to say this, bro. It's going to typically indicate that it's illegal. It's going to typically, like, when you ask somebody, like, hey, how did you get X, Y, and Z? And they tell you, like, I got it from selling. I'm like, okay. In my mind, like, there's like gears turning. I'm like, what is this? What is this mofo selling to get this? What is he selling? Then I ask him, like, low key, like, bro, what do you sell? He's like, I sell medical products. I'm like, oh, okay, I get it. Bruh. But when he says trading, I'm like, what is this guy trade? Like, what is his family trade, bro? I got a hater. Your dialogue and language skills are lacking to elaborate. Is what? I ain't gonna talk about my dialogue and language skills, and mans can't even type, man. I'm sorry, bro.
And combined with luxury living. So we have a very functional floor spaces. We make sure the spaces are functional. When we did the market research, you know, what was missing in the market? That's one of the most important. We find out what was missing in the market and we realized that something of this sort was missing.
Yeah.
If you say something of this sort, what are the kind of houses are you building in here?
So we have this luxurious villa, 5-bedroom villa.
Oh, okay.
It comes with a private swimming pool, 2 living rooms, your home office. The last floor is a penthouse for the master, has everything the master will need.
Wow. That is real luxury living, you know.
Yeah.
And right, this looks like townhomes.
Yeah, these are townhomes. These are 3-bedroom townhomes. We have 3 units of these.
Are you selling any unit in here?
Yes, unfortunately, there's nothing available for sale here, but we have something similar like this in Labone, which is
it's
like
sold
10 minutes
out?
drive from here.
Okay.
Bro, this man is making some money.
Welcome
so
to our
nice.
new site.
My goodness, you're still building?
He's still building. It's
We
crazy.
can't stop building.
Bro, you're so young. You need to relax, man. You don't think so?
At this age that we have the energy, we have the minds that, you know, we can think of these creative works, then this is the right time to do all this work. So we can retire comfortably.
Yep. But I hope this is not sold out.
No, this
finally.
is not sold out.
I love this, man. I love seeing success.
This is not sold out.
Yeah.
What kind of community are you building in here?
So this project is called Micas, and Micas is an exclusive community of 7 residents. We have 4 townhouses. What we see here is 2 of them. We're gonna have another 2 on this side.
Okay.
And on this side, we are having 3 villas.
Oh.
Yeah.
Just like the
Countryman one.
project.
And each unit comes with a private swimming pool, 2 living rooms, a penthouse for the master.
What?
I think I can show you better than I can tell you. So
I believe that the people watching this video, after seeing all the things you've done, they would love to buy it.
Yes.
I hope it's affordable.
Yes.
it's very affordable.
And the location is very prime.
What's affordable, though? What is affordable?
Yeah, it's a very prime location. The airport is like 5 minutes away.
Wow.
There are banks, hospital. This is Labone, in the heart of the city.
Yep.
Embassies are just 2 minutes away from here. And it's not just about the location, it's also about the value. You know, I've been talking a lot about long term. If you invest in one of these today, you can retire comfortably. Because if you not stay in and you even want to use it for rent, it's a very good investment, trust me. Better than T-bills, bonds, and all of that.
So I hope you will all reach out to the numbers on your screen. Finally, they got a unit for sale. Reach out the numbers on the screen, and then yeah, buy one, get one.
We'll check it out, bro.
Free. So welcome to Locust Avenue. Over here, we have short stays from 2-bedroom apartment, studio, and then 3-bedroom houses.
What are you not into?
Well, everything. Anything concerning real estate.
Wow.
From advisory and consultancy.
Oh, wow.
Design and planning, facility management, property development. So we can help you develop your own project and we can manage for you after. It's a 360 shop. It has everything relating to real estate.
No, I don't think you have an interior designing shop.
No, we do. We have a design studio. That so we purposely built design studio which handles all the design aspects.
Are you kidding
of our
me?
work. Yeah.
Like in terms of interior design?
Yeah, so they are solely in charge of our finishing works and the execution of all interior and finishings.
That's insane.
Yeah, we take interior design very serious.
It's a one-stop shop.
Most people don't even see the need. So when people come to our office and you talk to them, they don't see the need of all they want is the architectural drawing, because even with that, it's a requirement to get a building permit. Other than that,
like, listen, y'all, like people are living like this in Africa right now, and odds are this is better living, like as far as like a quality, than a lot of places here in the Western world. So here in America, we don't even have a lot of places that are affordable that look like this. Places like this can honestly go for $500,000, $600,000, $700,000 at least here in Nevada. But if you go to like a major city like Miami or LA, Los Angeles, this is going to be like in the millions. It's crazy, bro. It is crazy. And if this is truly affordable, hopefully they actually realize they give us a price, right? Yeah, man, what? Sarah? Sarah with the, was that 19? Is that 19? Yeah, 19 pounds. I have to stop. I have to change my brain for a second. I'm like, oh, it's not dollars. 19 pounds and 99 pence from Sarah. Says, thank you, Jay, for supporting Macedonia. Absolutely. Absolutely. Sarah is definitely one of the best supporters in the channel, man. Supporting on Rumble and on YouTube is crazy. Thank you so much. That's so much love. And that's going to charity, guys. Remember, this entire stream, all of the super chats that come in, all of the donations on the website, trippinwithjay.com, during this live stream will be donated, minus YouTube's fees, of course, to the Macedonia charity. And I'm going to donate to the charity live, I believe next week, once they tally up all the super chats from the live stream here. I'm going to tally it all up, and next week, if I'm able to, I'm going to donate live on stream so you guys can see that we're not just talking here. We're actually putting our money where our mouth is. So yeah, W Sarah, for real. W. Thank you.
Some people don't even want that. They think that there are some people.
Hey, not what am I calling him out? Not what am I calling him out on his strategy, bro? Like what am I? Let that strategy be his strategy. If he wants to rent it out and get the passive income every single month, and then when the actual value appreciates to a degree, he was like, all right, I'm gonna sell it now. Like, don't expose them like that, bro. That's a mindset of the people that are really in tune with the real estate market. They know that renting out to other people makes passive income every month, and then once the land appreciates to a certain point, that's when you sell. Don't expose our strategy, bro.
But we've sold it, and sometimes when we get there, we drive by.
It's our strategy now.
Because, I always tell you, it's an appreciation.
Yeah.
A good development appreciates over time.
Yep.
Whilst a bad project depreciates with time, because with time, expose all the cracks the shoddy works, the corners you cut, over time it will expose you. Whereas if you do a good job, over time you see the building shining and appreciating. So sometimes you sell something to somebody and you realize how much you sold it to the person, and a year later you see how developed the neighborhood is and how skyrocket the prices are now, and like, wow.
What is your biggest ever regret?
I would say one of them would be some properties I sold at certain price. Like I was telling you yesterday, believing. Because if you believe in what you are creating and the value you've created, sometimes you shouldn't let anybody talk you down on your price. I think this is something everybody watching us should really take serious. If you create something and you believe in what you create, you should stand on your grounds on the value you've created. Because some of the buildings were sold at a cheaper price, and even the people who paid it, they know that they had a good deal. So it will be one of our regrets. And another one is also not working with professionals. You know, earlier in the stages, there are some people who came to us claiming to be professionals, but after you give them the chance and the opportunity, you realize that, you know, it wasn't what it was. So we also do due diligence with our subcontractors and vendors we work with thoroughly.
You finally built an affordable housing.
Finally.
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 Yeah, so what does affordable means to you?
Yes.
Okay, affordable means, you know, the average Ghanaian being able to afford.
Okay.
Understand? Yeah.
Yeah.
But affordable, it took us a while because it requires proper planning. The math has to make sense, you know, because even the land alone is expensive.
Now, very expensive. Where we are, a plot of land can cost you roughly $60,000 to $90,000.
Yeah.
And you're building a house that costs how much?
1.5 million cedis.
1.5 million cedis, which is roughly less than $120,000.
Yes, depending on the exchange rate.
Okay, how many bedrooms?
So this is a 3-bedroom.
Okay.
And it's going to have 7 units. It's a gated community with a clubhouse.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, all en suite?
All en suite with a guest toilet. And then you have a rooftop, you can enjoy the breeze and the serenity of the neighborhood.
Nice. And it's all for 1 point?
We're starting from 1.5 million cedis.
7 only?
7 only, yeah.
Okay. So, hey, if you're looking forward to relocate to Ghana, or if you want to buy a home right here in East Legon Hills, yes, reach out to the numbers on your screens.
Yo, East Legon is a good location in Accra, right near the airport.
I really want to know, how is it like being a young entrepreneur in Ghana?
Well, being a young entrepreneur in Ghana, I would say has been easy, and it hasn't been easy.
That's interesting.
You know, hasn't been easy in the sense that if you are competing with your father's age mate.
You'd be like, you're a small boy.
Exactly. So sometimes there's even this prejudice. You know, I've been to meeting where the landlady saw me and it was like, we can't do it.
Oh.
That was it, you know. There was also another one where we had a deal with this, a very renowned football legend in Ghana. I won't mention names. And he liked everything we proposed, but he was insisting to see the white faces behind us. And we told him that
The white, I've never heard that term before. I never heard that phrase before, and it threw me for a loop, because is that low key? Is that low key what people look for when they want to invest into Africa? They look for the white faces behind the black company. That's such a weird phrase, because obviously if the CEO is black or African, let me say African, right? If the CEO is African, what would make people think that there are white faces behind a black CEO? I don't know, bro. I don't know. My mind doesn't work like that. That's why that phrase was so off-putting, because I have never heard something like that before. That's crazy.
us.
The white faces behind us.
He was insisting to see the white faces behind us. And we told him that it's just my team and I.
What does it mean he wants to say white faces? Does it mean that he doesn't believe that young black
that
people
we could achieve it?
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So the deal fell off.
He never continued the deal?
No, he didn't. He just didn't have the confidence that we are capable.
Hey, yo, joke's on him because look at what he's doing now. Look at what he's doing now, bro. He's building multi-units. I think he's got to be a millionaire by now, bro. See, this is why you have to defy your haters when they say you cannot do something and you have your mind set to do it. You have to defy your haters and become successful and use that hate as fuel. Use that hate from other people as your fuel, your ammo, in order to propel yourself even to further heights above them. Right? And once you pass your haters, you won't even have to let them know. They're going to know by word of mouth. You never even have to tell them. You can be like, yeah, I passed you a decade ago and you didn't come on to this project that I invited you on, right? You're a football player. You're famous and you didn't want to be a part of my project. Now I'm a multimillionaire doing projects that are 10 times as big as the one that you wanted in the beginning. That's your greatest revenge against your haters is your success. And your success depends on you and your work ethic. You have to become successful on your own and don't depend on anybody else.
I want to know, like, how many young people are you working with?
Most of my immediate stars are very young. You know, I would say our average age would be 26,
26?
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And then we also have other workers at the site and whatever. We have a very big team, but the immediate one are all younger. And then where we require experience, like our structural engineers, steel benders, foremen, we work with old people. We work with people with 30 years experience, 25
old people.
years experience. So we could also tap into it. So we, the
Am I old?
Gen Zs, bring the tech and the trends and what's happening now. And the experienced people also back that up with the experience.
Oh, wow. So in total, like, how many people are you working with?
I would say directly 50, but indirectly plenty, a lot. Damn. You know, we've really provided a lot of jobs in our 8 years of operation.
That's good.
Okay.
And really impacted on the economy and the societies in which we do our developments. Like I was telling you, somewhere like a brief, for instance, we really provided a lot of jobs. And we're very intentional about working with the locals. Anywhere we have a project, we develop it. It's not just our project. We don't develop in isolation because for a great development, there should be other adjoining factors. So somewhere like a brief, for instance, we build a road like I was telling you the other time to the development we are doing. And even though we are not done, you could see the value we've put in the community.
Oh, absolutely. Yo,
What have you been doing
crazy.
to touch lives since you just talked about this?
So we have a foundation which
Oh, wow.
helps a lot. From our foundation, we've donated a school block to the community of Jaso. And we've also made a significant donation to the police hospital.
Okay.
And there are a lot, but these are the two that I can think of at the moment. But philanthropy is a part of the work we do.
That's
Oh, man.
And
That's
we believe
awesome.
that they said when your neighbor is hungry, you are not safe. So we want to make sure that we empower people, especially the people around
When your neighbor is hungry, you are not safe.
us and the community we work in.
I deserve a round of applause, man.
Yes.
In Topinchi or in Akan, Beposu.
Why the Africanized name?
We know we are in Africa, first of all.
Yep.
And this whole project concept was to celebrate African design and African excellence. And then also situated on the mountain 1,600 feet above sea level. It's only right we give it what fits it. So hence Beposu.
But the original name of this place is Jamaica So.
But Jamaica should be the next town.
The entire area.
Okay, okay.
So, I mean, Bayport So, Jamaica So. That's quite impressive, man.
Damn, I would want to go there. Bro.
Not just building this. I see other is it chalet or?
Yeah, so we have pool villas and we also have vacation homes.
You're taking advantage of your entire surroundings.
No, we just building proper planning and, you know, making sure no one's view is obstructed. You know, we also don't want it too populated. And so far we planted about 200 trees and we continue to plant more. We wanted to make it very greenery. Unfortunately, when we got the land, it had already been cleared, so the only 3 trees we were able to save. Yeah. The other ones that went off or that had already been felled, we used some for our reception decks. We used some for our bar as well, because we wanted to give it an afterlife. And then, yeah, so we want to make it very green. Already the air is fresh, and we want to make it more greener.
The one thing that I love about being here is the views that you get in here. Incredible views, man. And I'm just let you all know that if you ever find yourself in Ghana or if you're living in Ghana and looking for a hideout, trust me, Bayport is the place.
Bayport. Okay. This is awesome, man.
This is the last property that we're having for the day.
Yeah.
And I just want to tell you something. You're a visionary, man.
Thank you.
Because, I mean, the location of this property, I believe that so many people would not even want to build in here, but they chose to build in here. And I came in here and I'm seeing the view in front of me and I'm like, is it really strategic for you to build in here?
We wanted something where the moment you get there, even though you're in Ghana, you feel like you're away. You know, you're away from your troubles, you know, from the daily wahalas, you know. It's like just something you can really embrace nature, you know.
Yeah.
So that is why we are also very intentional about keeping all the trees. You know, see, this tree has been left here, and the building was designed around the tree. So all the trees we have in this project site have design was done around the trees.
That's interesting.
We didn't cut any tree.
What has been your biggest challenge?
I would say my biggest challenge would be finance, you know.
Of course.
Should ask me. Money no be problem from Sakodi. Please, don't ask me. How has finance been a major challenge?
You know, access to cheap finance is one of the major challenges. Systematic bureaucracy and trust issues. You know, something like if you want to do a land search, it takes, sometimes if you are lucky, it can come in 2 weeks. Sometimes it could take 2 months. But the major one is finance, because if you have foreign players coming in to do real estate and they are working with finance and maybe it's just 3% interest, there's no way you can compete with such people.
What is the biggest mistake?
Yes. Listen, this is why, like, I started a finance channel already, but I haven't put out any videos on that channel yet. But I think my first video on my finance channel, it's linked in my, if you visit my channel on YouTube, you'll be able to see it's the Finance Ninja. But what I want to talk about is my own experience in real estate business, in having trust issues, having trouble getting financing. I went through all of those headaches here in the US, and I did not know that they had the same issues over in Ghana and overseas. So for him to actually state that, it like sparked something in my mind. I'm like, oh, that's a great video idea for the finance channel, because yes, it is very difficult to get financing in order to purchase property. And then if you can't manage it yourself, you have to hire a property manager, right? For someone to take care of that property for you. And being able to trust a property manager not to take advantage of the owner and the tenants is very difficult to find, even here in America. I got screwed over on one of my properties here in America, and I'm going to make a video about that. So the people that watch that video don't get screwed over as well, man. It's crazy out here. Like, you have to really vet a lot of people before you work with them from a real estate perspective. It's crazy, bro. It's wild. Let me just do some chats before we continue the video. And just as a reminder, guys, we got a lot of people still in the building on the YouTube side of things. Be sure to donate via Super Chat, because all the Super Chats are being donated directly to charity. It's not going to me. It's going directly to charity. So be sure to Super Chat in if you're able to on the YouTube side of things here. Let's see. That's crazy, because some of the Chinese real estate business people I worked with were very sketchy and ended up going to court. Yeah. No, absolutely. I have to I had to take my prior property manager to court as well. So yeah, she definitely came up. She came up with almost $6,000 from me. So that's how much it was stolen from me. $500K will get you a 4 to 7 bedroom penthouse in a good location in Addis. Accra is beautiful, especially Asu area, but that was long ago. The port area, Teshi, also very respectful and nice people. Yeah, there are a lot of places in Africa to invest in, to be completely honest with you, from a real estate perspective. And I don't know where, but I know I want a house in Africa. I just don't know where. I think Addis Ababa will be the best, just because of its geographical location. But I may also look at Ghana because of the distance from the USA. I can literally fly to New York from Vegas and go from New York to Accra direct, right? Unless Ethiopian Airlines has a direct flight. Oh, I think they have a direct flight from LA to Addis. Never know. I'm actually, like, when I actually begin that process, guys, I'm going to put it on this channel and show you guys of me investing in real estate in Africa, which would be really, really awesome. Happy birthday, Jay. Thank you so much. Thank you. Happy birthday. Thank you. And facts, yeah. Yeah, seriously. You can't trust a lot of people, especially in real estate, man. They will be out to take your money.
That you've made on this journey?
I would say sometimes would be not following the numbers or the data, but rather following maybe your heart or...
You follow your heart a lot.
Sometimes you have to. Sometimes your lawyers can tell you, we did due diligence on this thing, but we are not 100%. Sometimes it's up to you to take the risk.
To be so young and have so much just wisdom is crazy.
If you had a chance to change one thing in Africa, what will it be?
Borderless
I would
Africa.
say our mentality. Yeah, I would say our mentality. And it comes back to what I was saying, that nobody can build the Africa we want for us. Anybody you think is helping you is rather benefiting from you. Africa has it all. We have it all. It's just we believing in ourselves and taking charge. And the Africa we want to see, no one is going to do it for us. We have to do it ourselves. And little by little, we will get there.
And Africans out of Africa.
They should come home and let's all build the Africa we want.
Yes.
And Dr. Kwame Nkrumah said, every black person, where you may find yourself, you're African.
So on this note, I want to encourage each and everyone to invest in Africa. Let's come together to build Africa, just like how he is building Africa one house at a time. But I believe that as Africans, we also need to support dreams like this. So guess what? The link is in the description. The numbers are on the screen. Make sure you reach out. Get yourself a copy to support a brother. Thank you so much. And don't forget to like this video.
W video from one of my man. I don't understand the topic. Is about Ethiopia, but the man is talking about Ghana. Yeah, so the stream, like the entire live stream, is about donating to an Ethiopian charity. So that's why in the title it says donating to an Ethiopian charity. But we did do a video, or we actually did 2 videos about Ethiopia in the beginning of the stream. We did one about all of the knockoff restaurants in Addis Ababa. and we did a video about the new airport that's going to be built in Ethiopia as well. And this video that you may have tuned in a little bit late, so I get it, I understand. We don't just focus on Ethiopia on this channel, even though there is a lot of videos about Ethiopia, don't get me wrong. We like to focus on the continent as a whole because we are all Africans at the end of the day. But I have a special affinity, a special love for Ethiopia in my heart. But I understand that there are different countries to explore within Africa that I'm also interested in. So if I do 2 videos on a specific country and then the last video or the fourth video is on a different country, I still want to look at different countries, not just Ethiopia. Ethiopia is great. Don't get me wrong, but we have to look around the continent so people can be exposed to different countries in Africa that they didn't know that was this nice. Right? If you were told that, hey, Ghana is nice by somebody and you weren't shown anything in reality, you'd be like, man, I don't know if that's not my definition of nice, right? It's totally different. But when people see it in real time like this, they see the real estate, they see how nice it is, and it's outside of a Western country, they're surprised, and that intrigues a lot of people to come and visit. So that's why we kind of jump around different countries around Africa, even though I have a lot of love for Ethiopia, man. A lot of love. Let's see. This guy is very smart. He will be in the real estate business for a long time, probably already a millionaire. Yeah, he's for sure a millionaire already, bro. Already. Ghana looks so pretty, though. I like how green it is. Yeah, Ghana is really, really pretty. Patience is key. I'm doing well. I am doing well. It's my birthday, but I'm not making it about myself, man. I didn't even put my birthday, that it's my birthday, in the title of the stream at all. It's just donating to charity, bro. So this is the charity we're donating to. So if you guys happen to want to super chat in, it could be $1, it can be a British pound, it could be any type of currency that you want to donate in. It's not going to me. It's going to the Macedonia charity to help people in Ethiopia. This is what the stream is about. So, if you guys can donate, super chat in, that'd be awesome. I think there was a video by Tayo Aina that I saw as a chat. So let me go to Tayo. Did he release a new video? Let me see. I think London Boy for Life chatted that in. Which one was it, bro? Because he has a couple of videos that were new. It says, I visited the African millionaires hiding in Los Angeles. I found the African city hidden inside America. Says, I get it, bro. I am late. Yeah, see? It's totally okay. It's totally okay. I love Ethiopia, man. I love Ethiopia. And while we're looking for the next video, if you guys want to, there are channel memberships are open now. We have I think 3 or 4 people already as it's a good one. We already have people that are already members of the channel. So you can become a member yourself if you'd like. And it starts only 99 cents a month. And it's in the description box below. The recent one here. I'll keep this one in the background. And I'm going to look for the $100, what is it? FEG? Hold on. Wait a minute. Patience is key. Coming in with a 50. Patience is key is in the building. Happy birthday. Thanks for supporting Macedonia. Patience is key with the $50 Canadian donation to the Macedonia charity. Shout out to you. That is much appreciated, guys. We got some serious money in the building, man. If you guys want to donate to a great cause, man, to really, really positively impact the people of Ethiopia positively, bro. We're doing it here. We're not just sitting here and watching videos all day, bro. Like, we're really going to impact people's lives in Ethiopia. And I'm very proud to have this ability to have an audience like you guys to really be able to pitch in and help out a charity, right? So thank you thank you so much. I'm like speechless. Thank you so much. Patience is key. That's a W for sure. And Patience is key has been a long time supporter of the channel, and I really do appreciate that, man. Let's see. The Epi. What is the guy's name? I'm looking at it in the chat right now. Is it FEG? Oh Lord. FEG $100 challenge. Oh, is it in Amharic? Oh shoot. I'm gonna look at it, bro. I'm gonna look at it for a second. Today, hopefully, when it loads. If it loads.
ጋይሶች እጃችሁ ላይ $100 ወይም 15000 ብር ቢኖር አዲስ አበባ ላይ ምን ያህል ርቀት ሊወስዳችሁ ይችላል?
Bro, I can't understand it. I'm so sorry. I can't understand what he's saying. Do y'all want to do just one more? One more video? How about we do the Tayoaina video? This one, it's in Amharic. I can't understand Amharic yet. I don't understand it yet. But shout out to FEG, man. Go subscribe. One's in the chat. If y'all want to do the Tayoaina video, I visited the African millionaires hiding in Los Angeles. To me, it's interesting to watch someone that was born and raised in Africa come to the States and their reaction to how everything kind of operates in the States compared to their native country in Africa. Yeah, it's an Amharic, but he is so funny. See, sorry, I wish I could speak Amharic, or at least like understand a little bit of it, so we could watch it. Because I know my Ethiopian subscribers will be like, "Oh yeah, I understand everything," but I unfortunately I don't understand what's going on, so I wouldn't be able to kind of properly review it. But at least that's out there, man. If you guys want to support FEG, go ahead. That's go and subscribe and watch his videos. So we got this here. We can do Geography Now video they did a while ago on Ethiopia. Or which country? I know Geography Now does a whole bunch of different countries. So is it for Ethiopia? I would assume. We can do that. How about I'll load that in the background too. Geography Now. Because the guy that runs the channel is he lives in LA. Geography Now, Ethiopia. Damn, 9 years ago is crazy. That might be like old info, but at this point, that might be old info, bro. That might be inaccurate by now. Say even he loves Ethiopia. It says letter to Ethiopia. It's so much Ethiopian content here. Okay. Amina reviewed the Ethiopian one. Okay. You know what? It's 12 minutes. I don't know. Should we do this and then do the Tayoaina one? Y'all, are you guys ready to for a 3 to 4 hour stream? Because we're at 2.5 hours right now. Is that cool? Is that okay with you guys? I'll run long so we can potentially get more donations for Macedonia. How about that? I'll do both. So it gives you guys enough time. If you wanted to donate to the Macedonia charity, I'll make this a 3 or 4 hour stream. So it gives you guys more time to donate, because I want to donate as much money as possible to the charity. And I guess more time live gives more people the opportunity to donate. So let's go ahead and do this then. Let's do the damn thing. Let's do it. We're doing this and going to the Tayoaina video. Since it is longer, it's 34 minutes. So we're going to do the shorter one first on Geography Now and then do the Tayoaina one. The Tayo may be the last one because I got some business to take care of today. And I want to hang out with y'all all day. Trust me. I would love to. But I got a whole different business outside of this. So we gotta take care of business, man, especially on weekends. It's my only free time. Let's go ahead and watch Geography Now by Barbs.
Everybody say hi to Samri.
Holy. Like the videos start like instantly, bro. I gotta get a slower internet package. So shout out to Geography Now, and we are gonna watch the Ethiopia episode. I didn't even think to watch the Ethiopia episode, and I'm a huge fan of his channel, and I didn't even think about doing this. So this is the first time I've ever seen this, even though it is 9 years old. Hey, late but still great. Let's go ahead and watch and react, guys.
Hey everybody, say hi to Samri. She is a real Ethiopian.
Hi, everyone.
Samri, are you ready to make Ethiopia proud?
So ready.
Let's do it!
It's time to learn geography.
Now! Hey everybody, I'm your host Barbie, and we have reached Ethiopia. This is a big one, okay? Ethiopia is like one of the big shots of Africa.
You won't find any place like this anywhere else on Earth.
No, you will not. There's so much to cover in so little time, so let's get started. Okay, so you guys know how much I love administrative subdivisions. I felt like I was a kid in a candy store when I was doing the China episode. That being said, with Ethiopia, it's like we just won the golden ticket to the chocolate factory. Let's dive in. As it borders 6 other countries, Ethiopia is the world's most populous landlocked sovereign state located in the Horn of Africa. Prior to 1996, the country used to have 13 provinces, but then after a bunch of internal drama and conflict, they redrew the lines, and now Ethiopia is divided into 9 ethnic-based regions, each with their own autonomy and extended legislative power under the constitution.
Technically, under Article 39, they each reserve the right to secede from Ethiopia if they desire.
However, it's a little debatable as to how much this clause actually applies to them. The capital Addis Ababa, which translates to New Flower, lies in the central heart of the country and acts as its own separate entity apart from any region, as does the second largest city, Dire Dawa.
These are what you call charter cities. They bypass the regional level and govern themselves independently, only under the Ethiopian constitution.
Which is strange because Harare is considered a region, even though area-wise it's smaller than the charter cities and has the smallest population as well, at only around 212,000 people.
Which is even stranger because the ethnic regions are further divided into zones, which are further divided into waredas.
And some of these waredas refuse to be affiliated with a certain region that they lie in and have decided to go rogue. They're called special waredas and have a second-tiered level of autonomy, and there are 10 of them, half of which lie in the Southern Nations, Nationalities, and Peoples region, sometimes referred to as the SNNPR.
Which brings us to that place.
As the third most populous region, this aptly named area of Ethiopia has more tribes and people groups than anywhere else. Most regions have less than 10 main people groups that inhabit their boundaries. This place has about 45. And I think that's about it with administrative divisions.
Oh wait, land disputes.
Yeah, okay, here.
I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. We are getting a warning from YouTube. I'm gonna show you guys. You see here, it says warning. We detected video in your stream belonging to someone else. Your stream may be terminated. Temporarily blocked. So, what does that mean for us? That means we have to stop watching. We have to stop watching before YouTube cuts us off. So I do apologize. I really wanted to continue that video, and I don't even think I can do it on the backside, on the back end. Pause. Yeah, we may have to stop we have to stop this stream. We have to stop watching this video. Unfortunately, because YouTube is being a knucklehead right now, man. Y'all saw a warning, right? We got to stop watching the video. Unfortunately, I'm so sorry, guys. Yeah, I did see the Sam Chewy video about Ethiopian Airlines as well. I was gonna see if that was gonna be a video of interest. Yeah, it's unfortunate. It is unfortunate. Yeah, sometimes YouTube, they look at certain content. I'm like, dude, I'm actually doing a reaction to it. It's not like I'm just sitting here, not doing any type of commentary, just sitting here watching it and not saying anything. Like, I'm actually like pausing the videos, adding my own commentary to it. Bro, nothing I can really do, man. All right, so we can do the Tayo video. And damn, he's already at 1.27 million subscribers. Shout out to Tayo Aina. I already liked the video. Before we play, I had to take a relief break. However, we do have an ad that we can play, and it is for support for the channel here. So I want you guys to watch this, and I'll be right back. All right, guys, so I have another way to help support the YouTube channel, and we have a merch shop. If you visit trippinwithj.com, and the link is in the description box below, we can go ahead and look at the exclusive merch that's available, along with the latest releases from the YouTube channel and Instagram, and an opportunity to donate and support the channel, along with a free newsletter. So you guys can see I have branded hoodies from Adidas, and go ahead and purchase this here. And for the first couple of orders, you do get 10% off, and we have a nice hat here as well for $29 before your discount. So be sure to go ahead and support the channel at trippinwithj.com, and the link is in the description box below. Now back to the reaction. All right. Thank you guys for sitting through that. Patience is key. Yeah. It's crazy. Yeah, YouTube is crazy, man. But that's just the rules we have to kind of play by since we're on their platform. And unfortunately, we're only on YouTube today. We're not on Rumble because YouTube, I wanted to get as many donations as possible. So I was like, you know what? Let me just only stream on YouTube today only, just so that we can maximize the amount of money that we're able to give to the Macedonia charity, right? All right, let's go ahead and react to the Tayo Aina video. It is titled, I visited the African millionaires hiding in Los Angeles, if I can talk correctly today, guys. All right, let's go ahead and react, and make sure you go ahead and support the original content creator. And yeah, I'm curious. Let's see what LA looks like to an African.
Los Angeles, the home of Hollywood, is sun-soaked city of palm trees, film studios, and endless creative ambition.
It gives you enough to want to achieve. You can see goals in the air, opportunities, you can feel it. It's everywhere around you.
It has this magic that just, it captivates you.
For decades, it symbolized the American dream, a place where movies and television don't just entertain, but shapes how the world sees success, fame, and possibility.
Ooh, Cybertruck.
Everybody's trying to win. The one thing I've gotten from LA is that I have to dream bigger. Whatever my dream was before, as I reach here,
moving to LA, that step has been not only a challenging one, but it's been one of the most rewarding decisions I ever made in my life.
For me, and my destiny and my storyline and the community I've made is the city.
There's just something about it that once you're here, you're gonna stay a little longer than you thought.
Anytime I think about moving from Los Angeles, I drive down PCH and I remember why I came here. It's gorgeous.
Venice is nice, guys.
Since I was a young boy living in Lagos, Nigeria, who couldn't travel to anywhere, who didn't even have access to America, LA has been sold to me through movie, through media, through news articles, as the dream place, as a dreamland.
Nah.
And I think
Team
I've always been
Drake.
curious that, what's this whole hype about this place? Why is LA different from everywhere else in America? Is it really worth coming here to chase a dream?
It is beautiful, man. I'm not gonna lie to you.
You know, I think one of the biggest misconceptions of acting and just entertainment industry is that it'll happen.
Yeah.
You're gonna touch down in LAX, you're gonna open the doors, walk out of the airport, and it's just gonna be there for you. And it's not. This industry is for the people that stick. I am Nelly Flores. Okay. I am Mexican American. Okay. I am an actress. And I am here in LA pursuing my dream and making things happen.
Beautiful. Where were you before? When did you move to LA? Or have you always been in LA?
No, so I was born in Miami, but I grew up in Mexico. And then when I was 15, I moved back to Miami. How deep are we gonna go here? Do you want the full story?
Full story.
Okay, well, here we go. I had a friend, he wanted to be an actor, and he said, hey, would you be okay coming with me to an acting class? And I thought, you know what? Why not? What a better way to just get nervous, put yourself out there, do something different. I said, I'm just going to LA for 2 months. I'm going to see, take maybe some classes, meet some people.
Yeah.
And 2 months turned into 2 years. I was waking up at, 5:30.
It's very expensive,
to get to my
bro.
call time.
Super expensive.
And that's when I realized if I can do this, if I can go to a call time at 5:30 in the morning, be happy, and not care how long I have to be there, this is what I want to do for the rest of my life. Like, this is it.
This will make 3 years now. I moved here May of 2022.
Where did you move from?
I moved from Atlanta, Georgia.
Oh, really? Atlanta?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The 404, the 770, 678, whatever you want to put on it, you know what I mean?
Okay, so what led to that move? Why did you leave ATL and come to LA?
Atlanta is my home. It's always going to be my home. But it became too small. Being a creative and noticing how the trends work and how things was moving in Atlanta, you know, I wanted something more established. That's what I decided to, you know, come out to LA.
I got next in the game. Guess it's my time to blow. Just watch out smooth and get down quick. Ain't no false attempts. You looking like a walking lick.
As we continue on in this video, guys, and as we continue on this video, just be reminded that the people that may be featured in this video are the success stories of people relocating to LA, because you guys may not know this, but tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of people move from their home city to Los Angeles here in the US with the same dream as becoming a famous actor, a famous musician, or a famous singer, or what have you, in the entertainment industry. What is failed to be shown here are the massive amounts of people that don't make it. Okay, so don't let this be a deterrent, right? To a degree, it should be an encouraging video for people to chase their dreams, but the people that are being shown here are the success stories, or the people that are doing extremely well. What's not really shown on YouTube are the people that don't make it, right? The people that have to move back, go broke, have to move back to their home country or home city and kind of hold the L, right? They don't show that. But just know it's a real possibility that if you move to a specific country or a specific city and you don't do it in a way that's sustainable, you're gonna have to move back, bro. Even if you're chasing your dream, chase that dream, but do it in a way to where if that dream doesn't work out, you got a plan B to fall back on, so you don't have to move back, right? So just keep that in mind. Just keep that in mind. Yeah. Someone said in the title comments that guy looks like Tupac. Hold on. Wait. Get me dead, bro. I'm trying to find. Hold on. Linda Boy Fly about to have me dead, bro. This is what. Bruh. Hold on. That is kind of. Oh, Tupac with hair is crazy. Yeah, I can see it. Y'all see it? I can see it. I can see Tupac, bro. That's Tupac reincarnated, bro.
What led to that move? Why did you leave ATL and come to LA?
Atlanta is my home. It's always gonna be my home.
I'm gonna skip ahead because we saw this part already.
Fans word, no come out.
Ain't no false attempts. You looking like a walking lick.
Tupac is crazy.
Growing up, there were faces you saw on screen that felt larger than life. Dr. Omotola Jalade Ekehinde was one of them.
She's popularly known as Omotola Almost Sexy, a multi-award-winning Nigerian actress, director, singer, and philanthropist. She has starred in more than 300 films.
So I've been living in LA since 2021, permanently.
What is that like in terms of when you look at the industry here? Because you are you're big, everybody knows you in Nigeria, in Africa, in that space, and coming to LA, how would you look at those two different worlds if you wanted to look at it?
It's a very humbling experience in the sense that, like you said, you're coming from a place where you're very known.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, people send you scripts.
Yeah.
You don't have to, then you're even choosing, I don't want to do that. I don't. And then you come into an environment where they tell you even the stars are still auditioning. You're like, what?
Wow.
And even when they give them the role, like they do back home to us, they still have to audition.
Really?
Yeah, you've been offered the role, but you're still going to do a private audition for the casting directors or the director to decide that you're actually, even though they know you can act it, but they want to see if you're psychologically ready at that time to act that particular role.
That's interesting.
California, and maybe to be precise, Los Angeles, is, I'll say, one of the hardest places to break into. It is.
Why is it that way?
Because the system is, for example, we don't have any public transport here. I'm sure you noticed, like,
It's
you
bad.
have to have a car.
You
How
have
do you
to
move
have a
around?
car.
You know, one. Number two, the system is, this place is very fast, but not in New York kind of fast. New York kind of fast is so fast that sometimes if you don't have enough time to stop to think about how miserable your life is. This is fast in a way that it slows down enough for you to know that your life is not good. It is not good. I don't know if you...
I get what you mean.
Yeah, it's fast, but then it's still slow. I don't know how to explain it, you know.
I got a newfound, will I say, respect for a lot of people who are trying to chase their dreams in LA.
Yes.
I think on one side, I see the potential, I could see the opportunity. Because for me, LA represents a place where I believe, and from what I've seen, a lot of creatives can grow. There's a lot of opportunities in the market, for sure.
My name is Sochima Ukeja. I'm a filmmaker based in Los Angeles. I tell myself all the time, I'm never gonna, I realized at some point that, wow, the way Christopher Nolan might feel during his premiere, I probably will never feel like that of a film, premiering my film, only because there is lots of barriers of entry that I think Black women, specifically African.
It's hard, guys. It's difficult.
We have to cross.
How many Black female directors can you name, right? We're seeing improvements when it comes to representation on screen, but off screen, it's a whole other story.
People trying to solicit sexual favors from you, or being sexual.
That's a real thing. That is a real thing in the film industry, in the music industry, damn near in every other entertainment industry in LA or in California or even in the entire US and the country. Is you have someone that holds a lot of power, right? You have somebody that holds the power for you to get XYZ role in a movie. It could be a Steven Spielberg movie. It could be a huge movie. This one person holds all the power and they're like, okay, you want to play this part in the movie? You got to do this for me. And it's going to be in S favor. It happens all the time. And the people that say no, guess what happens to them? They don't get the part. The people that say yes to these favors, they get the part. This is a real thing that happens in the entertainment industry. And not a lot of people talk about it because if you are already in that industry and you talk about it in detail, you're blackballed forever. Look at Cat Williams. Bro, if it wasn't for those podcast episodes of Cat Williams, he's a famous comedian here in the US, and he went on a couple of podcasts and exposed a whole bunch of people in Hollywood, right? He exposed Puff Daddy or Sean Combs, and he got arrested that same year that that Cat Williams talked about him in the what is that podcast by the older football player? I forgot what his name was, but he exposed people in Hollywood, and you haven't seen Cat Williams in a movie or anything since that podcast episode. And you want to know why? He exposed people by name in those interviews. And if you talk about it in a negative light about the industry and what they do, the dirty work, you get blackballed or you won't get the part. And this is what happened to her.
Harassment, sexual misconduct, everything from texting inappropriate things or
it is a crazy world, bro.
physically actually touching you. Oh, wow. It can get that, and it can get even worse than just a physical touch, right?
Yeah.
We've seen everything in the media with Me Too. And,
just talked about him.
So I would say, yeah, that is something that I've had to deal with pretty much every step of this, and it's made me step away, but I always come right back because I really do love making films.
My name is Fatou Kineso. I'm a model.
What's the modeling industry like of LA?
It's really busy, packed, and really complicated to get in.
So how would you say you're able to deal with rejection and all the no's that you get since you've been
her hair?
Rejection,
Wow.
I think people should take it from different angle. Like when someone says no to you, don't take it as a no, as something like negative. Take it as maybe you're not a good fit for that. Next opportunity, like literally an N and an O as in next opportunity. And then, just don't take it too personal and just keep pushing. Because if you give up too soon, you won't get anything at all.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm not doing no favors, though. Nope. Not at all, bro.
World traveler.
Johnny Drill.
Okay, I gotta look him up.
I've listened to Johnny Drill for like a very long time. I used to watch a lot of his videos. Some of them are interestingly shot by the person behind the camera on this set. This is Beverly Hills, right?
This is West Hollywood.
West Hollywood?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, that's a nice place too.
Would you say this is like your favorite city in the US?
When I think about like fun times in the US, it's definitely LA. Also, I'm in music, so there's like a bunch of like the big studios are here, artists, songwriters, producers, A&Rs, everybody here.
Yeah.
We went to a studio, and I could not believe the number of like plaques that were on the walls, like 100 million streams, 200 million streams, Billboard #1. I think there's a reason why they call this Hollywood. This is, it's the center of it all. Everybody's trying to win. Like when you get in the studio, nobody's going home until we have something. Until even if you're not catching the vibe, you must catch the
something.
Vibe. Something must happen. And we've done sessions for 5 days, and not just one sessions per day. It's like multiple. Like sometimes, so we had 4 studios running back to back. But minimum I was in probably two studios per day. So how many songs? I think, give or take, for me at least, 10.
10 songs in a day?
The whole camp, 70.
Sheesh.
The whole camp. I say, bro, when we're doing like finalists.
70.
Yes, bro. That's why I said the work rate here is crazy. It's a fire album. Maybe if time there, I will play them for you. You said Bufila.
Before we continue our exploration, I would love to thank the sponsor, the new
Thank you, Tayo.
Cover the music house. It's in Android. Impute this channel and check out the video. I think throughout the time I was in LA, I was probably in traffic for maybe almost 24 hours. Like I put all the traffic together.
24 hours of traffic.
The traffic out here is way different than Atlanta. Like, you think there's traffic back in the A? No, there's no traffic compared to LA. Sometimes you can fall asleep, you know what I mean? When you're driving in this month, you might as well bring a pillow. Some days down to 110, the 4, 5, and the 5, depending on where you're going. But
I think the traffic is actually bad. I'm being
We say the
honest.
traffic or the traffic lights, because there are so many traffic lights in this city.
Traffic lights. No, I don't think the traffic light is. I think it keeps us safe. It's good.
It's always red.
It is always red.
It's always red.
We're Jewish people.
Yeah.
Right. And now you have to wake up 2 hours in advance. It makes your whole day about traversing traffic. It's the worst.
Your
Facts.
GPS will tell you it's going to take an hour and 15. It will take 2.
Facts.
Anyway, moving on from the traffic matters. As I was driving across LA, I could see a lot of examples of people who have done it, who have made it. And I think being that close to luxury, being that close to wealth, and seeing all that money around you while you're in LA just pushes you to dream more, dream bigger, push harder, work harder, become better at your craft. And that's such a big part of the LA culture. Literally, it's a place that pushes you to be the best you can be and to reach for the highest heights that you can actually reach.
This is a good video, man. I think so.
So I've lived in LA since 2003. You know, I moved from Nigeria to Miami, of course, and then from Miami to Los Angeles. So I kind of gravitated towards places that have nice warm weather. This might sound silly, but like almost like the world is really being controlled and really, the stage is really being set here in Los Angeles. So that's something that attracted me to it.
So what do you do now? What's your profession?
So for the past 10 years, I've been a developer. I've been developing real estate. Los Angeles is one of those places where no matter how rich you are, there's always someone richer than you. You think you've seen it all, and then sometimes you go to a place or you go to someone's house and you go and you're just like, who the hell lives like this, right? I've been to homes that literally feel like...
Yo, I've actually had the same thought. Going to like, I'm gonna give you guys like a personal story real quick, man. I hope you guys don't mind. I had a buddy that is, he's very prominent now in the party space. He throws Afrobeat parties, but he had a show in LA at someone's private residence, and he invited me. And I drove out from Vegas to LA for his performance only. And I arrived at the house, and you guys would have laughed at me because I was like literally walking up to the house, and I was like, you know how you look up when you like see something you've never seen before, and you're like, oh my gosh, that's crazy. Like you just like look up, you're like who did you steal from? Like, what is this place? Where's the receptionist desk? Is this a hotel? No, bro, this was somebody's house. They had 2 floors. Each floor had its own like backyard space and a pool and like a slide, and the stage was crazy. They had an open bar. I was like, bro, this is crazy. This is way beyond what I've ever seen before. This house had to be like $10 or $20 million. And that's not a lot for LA. The house was huge, guys. It was ridiculous. And I had the same thought in my head. I'm like, this house looks like a damn hotel. Like, who lives here, bro? Like the owner's not even a celebrity. Like, who the hell lives here? But yeah, that's just besides the point. That's just my little personal story of going to LA and having the same experience as like, oh my gosh, this looks like a hotel, bro.
Like hotels. It does inspire you to wonder, who are these people? What do they do? How did they get here? Like, what is their story and what is their journey?
Oh, got the Cybertruck too, bro? Come on, man. No, you got bread.
Rodeo Drive is a very short street, and it's probably one of the most expensive streets in the world.
In the world, yeah.
Yes, like this, there's a Celine, this building, the Celine building, this one.
Yeah.
Sold for $110 million.
Crazy.
We're in the Platinum Triangle. So the Platinum Triangle is a combination of 3 neighborhoods. It's Beverly Hills, Bel Air, and Holmby Hills. Beverly Hills is the most famous of the 3, right? Again, from television and Hollywood and movies. But is not the most exclusive. Actually, I think the most exclusive between the 3 is either Bel Air or Holmby Hills. Yeah, a lot of the homes in Holmby Hills are 100 million, 100 plus million.
Bruh. 100? I'm struggling to get half.
Really?
Half a mil.
Jeff Bezos purchased this from David Geffen, another billionaire, for $168 million. So, but you can see the hedge. It's incredible how beautiful and how green it is, right? And it's a 10-acre property, and you can see that. You see the hedge, how it goes all the way around?
10 acres?
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty remarkable. Yeah.
You can't even see anything.
Oh no, that's
This is crazy. For this to be Jeff Bezos' house is crazy. He's the owner, or he used to be the owner of Amazon, the CEO. But if you guys didn't know, this hedge is they have a ordinance in that part of LA where your hedge can only be a certain height. Otherwise, you'll get fined like $1,400 a month, so $1,400 a month. You'll get fined for having hedges above a certain height. And his hedge is above that height. And Jeff Bezos pays $1,400 a month just in fines to keep that hedge super high so people aren't spying on him at his home. And it's 10 acres is crazy in LA. That's insane. That is a lot of land, 10 acres. And that just goes to show you like how wealthy he is. He spends somebody else's rent money as just a fine to keep his hedges that high.
Well, that's the whole point. I mean, if I'm going to buy a home for $168 million, I don't want people looking into my money, right? Yeah, you don't want anybody looking into your money.
Facts.
This is the home where Michael Jackson died. This was where Michael Jackson was living when he died. Yeah, you probably remember the famous footage from TMZ with the ambulance coming out of the gate.
Oh, wow.
You know, yeah. So he was renting this home for, I think, $100,000 a month at the time.
Wow.
$100K a month?
Yeah, but that was a long time ago. It's probably renting for maybe $250,000 a month now.
Bruh. Can people rent homes like that here?
Oh, of course.
Why don't you just buy it?
People rent homes for $600,000 a month. I think there's a home in Malibu. It's renting for $600,000 a month.
Bro, who is spending $600K a month to live in a house? Oh, Lord. Even if I had the money, even if I was a billionaire and that was like not a lot of money to me, I would still be like, $600K to rent is crazy. You gotta have like a half a brain to be like, that's okay.
Wow. Yeah. Listen, this level of wealth, that question you ask, why don't you just buy? Like, these people are so wealthy, that question, like $600,000 a month is like $600 a month for some of us, you know? So, you know what I mean? It's not a question that means anything to people like that.
That's crazy, bro.
It's a dope view.
It's a great view. However, let me put it in a different way. It's not the most valuable view.
Okay.
Yes, usually the most valuable views are views of the city, where you can see downtown Los Angeles, you can see the skyscrapers, you can see the city, you can see the streets with cars, and at night everything just sparkles.
Wow, that is beautiful.
Yeah, you see all the lights and the cars and the stop signs and the red lights, and then you see the lights in the buildings and the skyscrapers. So at night it just looks like jewelry. Everything just looks like it's sparkling.
I need to make money.
Oh, dude, look at that house. Holy moly, bro. Damn. That's his house?
So this is standard. Like, every luxury home in LA now has movie theater. You know, some of them have some fancier stuff. They have like a tequila room. Someone built a home or developed a home and put a skating rink.
Really?
Oh yeah. So it just depends on, because the thing is,
what people want.
I think when you get to $10, $20 million, you can get any kind of home you want. When you start getting to 30, 40, 80, 100 million, for a lot of developers, it's really about what can we throw into this house to make it more. We can ask. So then they start doing these crazy things. They put a car elevator, so you go in the house and you see the car elevator, the car is going up and down. So they just start coming up with these crazy things to almost to justify the price. And then you go from one swimming pool, like who can live with one swimming pool? Now we want 3 swimming pools, 4 swimming pools. We want indoor pool, we want outdoor pool, we want spa, we want. So there's just no
crazy.
It just goes crazy. Yeah, it just goes
exactly.
crazy.
Flexing for no reason, bro.
Today I'm meeting up with Angie, the owner of Shade Room. Interestingly, she's a Nigerian. She's a Nigerian American.
What?
And yeah, excited to meet up with her and see what she has to say. She owns one of the biggest, if not the biggest, Black-owned media platform that talks about celebrities in America. Shade Room is big. So we're meeting up with her at our house, at a multi-million-dollar house in LA.
Oh, she got the G-Wagon. Okay.
Hello.
Sheesh.
Hi, how are you? Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Your house is beautiful, by the way.
Thank you.
I think if you probably live here, you probably don't go out as much. Do you go out a lot? The house
I
is-
do
the house
spend a
looks
lot
like
of
it has
time.
everything.
I do spend a lot of time at home, but I like to go out too. My name is Angelica Wandu. I am the CEO and founder of The Shade Room.
Hey, roommates. Barack Obama here. Yes, coming to you from the Shade Room.
Dude, why did I not know this? That is incredible. That's an incredible success story. How did I miss this? The owner of the Shade Room being Nigerian American. Yo, I had no clue. And kudos, man. Kudos. It's not often that you see like an African or an African American, albeit even a female, bro, being wildly successful in LA. Kudos, man. Kudos. You showing us that it can be done. It's possible. Only seeing one example of something being possible always plants a seed in people's head that are looking for success. Because if they see you being successful, they're like, you know what? If they could do it, what is my excuse for not being at least trying to attempt to be as successful as them? That's such an amazing success story.
Was there
Holy.
any decision process that made you decide to be behind the scenes? Because a lot of people know Shade Room as the brand.
Yeah.
Many people
28
might not
mil
necessarily like Shade
followers.
Room is more popular than you as a person.
Oh, for sure. Nobody even knows me.
Yeah.
And I love it.
So was that intentional, or was
Yes.
that something that just happened along the way?
It was intentional because I never wanted to be famous.
Mhm.
I never wanted to be in front.
In front, yeah.
I always, in everything I do, I want to write movies and produce and direct behind the scenes, or I was reporting on celebrities, so I know what fame does. I knew what being famous would do.
Yeah.
You don't get to take that off. Once you're
Yeah.
famous, you're famous.
Famous, yeah.
Even if you lose everything, you're still
Yeah, it's
famous.
famous,
You're just a has been famous,
Yeah.
But you're famous. People still
Yeah.
know you, right?
Yeah.
So for me, I like my privacy. People always tell me, you're not being smart. You should put yourself on everybody should know who you are. Everybody should connect you with Shade Room. But Shade Room is a business that I started. It wasn't my original dream. I want to do a lot of things. I want to I want to do movies. I want to do all these things. This is to me, this is a tree to branch out into so much more. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not my end all be all. So for me, there's so much more. I want to be known for what I built. That's it. I realized that people need more than just celebrity news. If I have a platform of this size and this magnitude, I need to introduce things that people really need to know.
There's this dream people have, especially about LA. If I come to Hollywood, I'm going to make it in whatever industry I'm in. Do you feel like you necessarily have to be in LA to make it if you're trying to make it in the creative space? Or do you feel like you can still make it even if you're not in LA?
To be the king of the jungle, do you have to be in the jungle? At the end of the day, I feel like you can, with the internet, if you know how to wield the internet, you can technically make it anywhere.
Yeah. Yep.
You could be in Nigeria, you could be anywhere and get started, right? So no, I don't think you have to be in LA. But a large part of being successful is not about just what you can do on your own, but it's about your networking. Who are you next to? Who can you be in close proximity to help you build, I can't say, there's no way I did the Shade Room by myself. You know what I mean? Like, there were people that I knew and connected with to help, right? So if you're a creative, go where creatives are, whether it's New York, whether it's LA, whether it's, even Atlanta now, or, wherever. You need to be in a space. Also, you need to be motivated. You need to meet with people who are doing what you're doing. You don't have to move immediately. Because I think some people just pick up and go. And that's probably for some people. I had to quit my job for this to come. Some people do have to quit their job. Some people can build where they are a little bit and plan better to move. But I do think eventually, if you're in the industry, you need to be around other people in that industry who can understand you, who you can network with, who can help you build, who you can collaborate with.
That is so true. That is so true. You don't have to be in LA or New York in order to make it, but you can, with the internet, you can start anywhere. However, if you wanted to grow that in kind of mold that business or that idea into something more, you have to plan to move to one of those cities so you can network and grow your business even further. Even if you don't move, you can still grow a business to a degree, right? However, without that networking component, you may be hindering yourself in your business's growth if you don't relocate and or just have a presence in one of those major cities. So you don't necessarily have to move permanently to like an LA or a Miami or a New York. You at least should be traveling there, establishing some type of presence there, and beginning your networking in your social circle at that time. So once you can grow your social circle, your sphere of influence to a degree, and it's with a lot of business contacts, then you can think about moving there permanently so you can grow your business much further than you would have if you had stayed in your hometown. That's a smart way to go about it. And as she said, there is a way to do it properly, but some people just get up and go, right? That's for some people. Some other people have to kind of plan things out. They may or may not have a family they have to account for. So this is a really good interview, and it's shot beautifully, right? So you have to really kind of listen and understand what she's saying because she's already successful. She started the Shade Room, right? So you have to listen, not just hear what she's saying and understand it, right? Got a couple of chats in here. Yerp. What's good, Jay? What's good? Thank you, bro. Thank you for the birthday wishes. We love you. Hey, I love you too. Let's go ahead and continue the video.
But don't be foolish. Don't be foolish.
Yeah.
Yerp. Damn. Shout out to Tayo Aina, bro.
Oh my!
Hey, how are you?
I told you to come at 1 o'clock. This is 1:30 African time.
It's LA traffic. It's not my fault. Speak to the people in LA. Speak to the LA County traffic people. It's not my fault.
Who is
How
this?
are you?
I'm good.
Are you not happy to see me?
Who is this?
Welcome to my humble home.
Hey, your house is nice. Is this the Hollywood Hills? Okay, I can see all the mountains.
Yeah.
Madu,
It's
you're
okay.
chilling now. You're
It's
chilling.
very nice in the morning when you wake up and like reflecting, journaling.
This looks beautiful.
Yeah.
This is where you get all those ideas that you use for all those your videos.
Honestly. Yeah.
These Nigerian slangs on the red carpet. Oh yeah, let's go. Waiting they happen. Waiting to happen. I love the attitude. Have mercy. Waiting they happen.
Which way they happen?
I love it. I'll take it to the motherland.
Drea is a creator just like me. I think the cool thing about Drea is the fact that I met her 2 years ago, and when I came to LA for the first time, and since then we've been friends.
I moved here in 2018, 2016 to California. I was living 2 hours away. That's when I was working as an engineer. Then when I quit my job, I moved here in 2018 to go to grad school. So 2018, so now it's 2018, 2019, 2020, 21, 22, 23, 24, hey, 25.
27 years.
7 years.
Wow.
You know, when you go out, most times people are like, oh, just moved to LA. I look at them, they have this spark of joy in their eyes. I'm like, oh, bless your heart.
They don't know.
Yeah. But I'm honestly thankful to God. Like,
Yes.
I haven't seen that much shake in this city. You know, it's been very gracious to me in terms of like my career, the community. I think community is the biggest thing. Like, I have really good friends around me, even like colleagues, people I know in the industry.
my guy,
You know,
Kelvin J.
I think connections is the biggest thing you need to know in this city. Like, network.
Wow.
That's why people are always gonna go out. People think when you move here as a creator, like you go out to events for people to be seeing you on social media, you're at events, you're popular. No, for me, it's like I'm going to these events to meet the people that are decision makers in my industry. So they know me and they know I'm good at what I do. And when their opportunities come, they would think about that tall girl they saw. Oh, that tall girl was really cool. I remember, Drea, let's book her for this gig. You know, I think network is the most important part about like this city, to survive in this city. Because to say you've been here 7 years.
Wow. Yeah, that's a long time.
And you're still here. Most people leave after like the 3rd year. So
Why do you think most people leave?
Expensive.
Yeah. LA is expensive,
so a lot
guys.
of creatives I spoke to had a lot of good things to say about LA, but there's a downside to that in terms of the fact that living in LA doesn't come cheap.
Back in the day, 1-bedroom apartment was.
And I'm glad that Tayo is making this point, and he's putting it in the video. He's not just posting like all this super success and ooh, everybody can make it. The reality behind that is no, not everyone is going to be able to make it. I love him showing all of these success stories, but I'm glad he's able to cover the component that a lot of other content creators miss out on. And it's what I mentioned earlier in the video is that not a lot of people see the people that don't make it, right? They don't see the failures, and it could be a failure to a lot of people. However, the real resilient people will they fail? Absolutely. But it all depends on how you pick yourself up and how you recover and how you bounce back. The power is in the bounce back. What did you learn from your failure? That you can come back even stronger in your bounce back. A lot of people don't have the resilience to bounce back and do better than last time. So you have to kind of self-reflect, come back stronger, and then you'll see success. You'll even see this with my YouTube channel, right? You know, and before I started doing reaction videos, I was doing deliveries on like Grubhub and DoorDash and Postmates and stuff. I was posting that type of content, and I wasn't getting a lot of traction. So I kept trying different things until I actually succeeded in doing reaction videos about Africa, right? And this is what I've been doing for the past couple of years, and it's skyrocketed. You just have to really self-reflect and figure out what you can improve upon. And then you put actions behind those words, and then you will see success over time. You just have to be consistent and improve over time as well. Just as a reminder, guys, if you are coming into the stream a little bit later, all super chats from either the horizontal stream or the vertical stream goes directly to an Ethiopian charity that goes to help the people of Ethiopia. So far, we're just over $100 combined into giving to the charity in Ethiopia. So if you're able to give even $1 as a super chat, it goes to charity and helps people in Africa. So just be cognizant of that. It doesn't go to me. It goes to charity, and I'll donate it on stream next week. So just let you guys know. It's all going to charity if you guys do super chat in. All right, let's continue.
Low 2000s, like 22, whatever, for 1-bedroom, which is still bloody expensive, right? Yeah. But now when you want to get a 1-bedroom in LA, it's in the 3000s.
Really?
Yes.
3K? Nah, bro.
That's why I think it's advisable for any young creative moving here to definitely get a roommate. I think the biggest thing is because of social media. You know, they have all these like get ready with me videos, come with me lifestyle videos, and they think like, oh, to become popular online, I need to have the aesthetic of like a rich, luxurious kind of apartment. But it's like, no, make it work for yourself. Don't live above your lifestyle. Everyone here in LA lives not everyone, but a lot of people try to live a facade life.
Yes.
Where it's like, is it really worth it? Like you spend all that money to present yourself a certain way, but you can't sustain it. Then you end up homeless, jobless,
Don't you
everything
feel them
less.
presenting themselves that way? Maybe does it open doors for people sometimes? You know, fake it till you make it type vibe.
It could, but if you gotta fake it, and then till you make it. But that till, how long is it going to be? How long can you fake it till you're not?
How long can you fake it?
Shit, man, I didn't scoop ice cream at Santa Monica Pier. That was my first gig here. When I came here, man, I was dead broke. When I say you dead broke, I mean like I was making money in Atlanta during alternative means. I was Atlanta balling. Like you know, I could ball out there and be good. You know what I mean? And sleep a couple summers.
We know what that means. When you say alternative means, come on, bro.
I was Atlanta balling. Like you know, I could ball out there and be good. You know what I mean? And sleep a couple summers. But out here, no.
LA's gonna be a good hustle because you have to survive. LA is
keeping it
one
real.
of the most expensive places to live. If you don't figure it out, you know, you're not gonna survive here.
One of the craziest parts about LA and it being a place where a lot of people want to go to build their dreams is that once there's so much demand to go to a place because of opportunities, it increases the prices of things. And I think one of the biggest problems in LA is the homelessness and drug use problem.
Talk about it, Tayo. 100% true.
It could be a lot of things, because I myself is somebody that's experienced homelessness, being in LA. Oh, wow. Moving from another place, coming here and going through it, yeah, like, it could be a plethora of things. For one, job security. Your job is not safe in LA, no matter who you is, no matter who you are.
Job security in general is a fallacy. Job security doesn't exist. So just, yo, they're about to lay off at my day job next week. So job security is an absolute fallacy, bro. So if you have a 9 to 5, make sure you have a 5 to 9. Let's just say that. If you have a 9 to 5, you should already have a 5 to 9. So you can be prepared for when, not if, your 9 to 5 is going to lay you off and or fire you. It is not an if, it's when. Especially with the emergence of AI, a lot of corporate businesses are replacing their employees with AI. Or firing employees and investing more into AI. That's been the trend going on. So make sure, London Boy for Life got me dead right now. Be sure you have a 5 to 9 if you have a 9 to 5. That means have a side hustle, have a second side hustle, have a third side hustle. So you'll be prepared, man. Insulate yourself from job insecurity. That's my advice to everybody, bro. Do not rely on a single income at all. And yes, London Boy for Life. He does look like Tupac.
It's a million people coming in, like I said, that's trying to do the same thing you doing. Rise in rent, rise in cost of living, rise in cost of expenses. It's expensive to live here. Like, that ain't no secret to nobody. Yeah.
It's broken down into several different categories, right? I think you have the people who are strung out on drugs. You have people who are have mental issues and are not able to get proper help.
Yeah.
And then you have people who just have fallen on hard times.
Yes. That's the toughest one, man. Knowing you can make money, but you can't.
In LA as a woman, when you're moving around?
Absolutely not, to be honest. Absolutely not.
That's so crazy.
I mean, it depends on the neighborhoods. Sometimes I'll be walking, I'm like, okay, I'm not that mindful, but in certain neighborhoods, I'm like really, really mindful of like my surroundings and all that. The time that I was really frustrated and really
She's cute.
scared and ready to pack it all and just dump it is when I got followed. And every time I would stop, he will also stop, and then I would try to look for the windows to try to see if he's still around. I had to literally run at some point. And I took the first bus that I saw, and it just took me somewhere else. And I was not familiar with the buses and all that, but I was just scared. I was sitting in the bus and I was just like, now where do I go? I don't even know.
LA, the crime is really bad.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this house here, listen, the crime is bad. Like, they burglaries and this and that.
Really?
It's kind of dangerous everywhere. You could go to Beverly Hills, they're doing it. Here, they're doing it everywhere. It's getting, as the economy is getting worse, like, the crime is going up. And so I feel like you have to be really careful in LA.
Yes. Extremely careful, bro. Skid Row is crazy too.
When you're in LA, you're surrounded by dreamers. You're surrounded by people who started out and became what they are. You're surrounded by people who are literally playing at the highest game in whatever industry they are. Whether it was driving past Jeff Bezos' house, I was speaking to Angie, the owner of Shade Room. I was speaking to Drea, who is currently now on Forbes.
Forbes, bro? That's crazy to be mentioning Forbes.
For you, when you were nominated or selected as part of the people on Forbes, you started from doing ring lights with 2 bulbs, and now you're on Forbes, which is a big deal. Like Forbes, one of the top creators in the world. How did that feel when you saw that?
Can you say that again? One of the top creators in the world? Say it again.
One of the top creators in the world.
Yeah, that's insane.
That year, I made 3 Forbes lists. The Forbes top creator list. Then I made the Forbes 30 under 30 local to LA. And I made the Forbes 30 under 30 North America list for social media. So 3 Forbes lists in 1 year was like more than my imagination, abundance. Wow. And that's the one thing I believe in is like don't limit yourself. Invest in whatever you're passionate about. And if you're passionate about it, you have to be passionate for a reason because God has put it in your heart. It's about your purpose.
God is good, man. Yo. $2 million a year is insane.
You have to keep chasing that dream. No matter how far away it might look from you in a moment, you have to chase it. And at some point, it's going to happen.
Consistency, too.
In the face of adversity, I know it may seem cliche, but roll with the punches. Like, you have to out here in Cali, you cannot harp on the small.
Thug life.
Los Angeles is more than a city. It's a promise. People arrive here with nothing but an idea, a dream, and the courage to try. Walking the streets, talking to artists, creators, and people chasing something bigger, you can feel it. The quiet belief that something is possible here. You see it in the early mornings, the late nights, and the endless hustle. People building, creating, and risking everything for a vision only they can see. That's the magic of LA. It reminds you that the future is still waiting to be written.
Hey, that was a W video, in my opinion. So shout out to Tayo Aina. Wonderful video, man. Go subscribe to Tayo Aina. He is at 1.27 million subscribers, man. Support the original content creators. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful video, man. So I'll leave the super chats and everything open for a little bit longer, so you guys are able to get in your donations today, because we are, as a reminder, we are donating to the Macedonia charity today. And some of the main causes, for the people that may have came in here a little bit late, he's currently in Kenya. Oh, he's going to get some fire content in Kenya. So the charity that we're going to be donating to from all of these super chats given today is to go and help people on the ground in Ethiopia and donate to help them get supplies to people, including diapers, bedpans, gloves, and more, to over 2,500 bedridden and mentally disabled residents. And it goes to help build new homes for the homeless as well. So if you guys think that's a good cause, other than it being my birthday, I don't want to make it about me. I wanted to make it about the people of Ethiopia and to help them out as best we can, right? To financially assist a charity that already has boots on the ground. Let's help them help other people in Ethiopia. Okay? So if you're able to donate $1, $2, $5, donate whatever you can. It's not going to me, it's going to them. So even if you can't donate on YouTube and you can't donate on my website, trippinwithj.com, you can just donate to them directly, right? So macedoniahomes.org, you can just donate directly if you can't. If you don't want to donate here. So it just goes to help a great cause. And I'm going to donate the proceeds live on stream next week, so you guys can see that we put our money where our mouth is. So yeah, I'll leave it open for a second. We stayed on for 3.5 hours today on the stream. So shout out to all y'all in the building. And that's just YouTube alone, man. So we're only streaming on YouTube today, because typically we're going to be on every platform. But today we wanted to stick to YouTube so we can get the maximum amount of money to donate to this charity. So yeah, if you guys want to donate, it's open, man. So far, I think we're at 100 between both streams, the vertical and horizontal. We're a little bit over $100. But when I donate, I'll show you guys the actual numbers and be transparent with the accounting for it, so you guys can see that it's going to an actual good cause. Like, I'm not pocketing the money. I'm good, right? I want to be able to give to a charity that actually helps people from the country that we look at videos about every single weekend on every single Saturday, right? So it goes out to them. And man, what a great video by Tayo, bro. He's damn near cinema level video, and he puts it on YouTube for us to enjoy for free. I don't know. To me, it's incredible. It is incredible, man. So W stream, guys. I think we're going to call it a day. You know what? Let me see if I can get the super chats from everything. I don't think the super chats will show yet until I end the stream. But let me see. Supers and gifts. Let me see. Oh, I think I can. Okay. Let me see. Okay. Yeah. Let me just show this real quick for y'all and tally it all up. I don't want to expose too much here, man, but it is what it is. Whatever. It's for y'all. So from the stream so far, we got 50 from Patience is Key. Let me add it up. And this is before YouTube takes its cut. So just FYI for y'all. 50 Canadian. 50? Okay, there we go. 50 Canadian. 19 British pounds. £1.99 plus 50 and plus $3.99. So far from the stream, guys, we have raised 125. I got to do the currency conversion because British pounds is worth more than the US dollar, and then the Canadian dollar is worth less than the US dollar. So I'll do the conversion for you guys. But altogether, we raised $125, maybe a little bit more because of the British pounds. So shout out to everybody that donated for charity. The people that did donate were It's Alive, unfortunately. That's a funny name. Let me see. Actually, yeah. It's Alive, unfortunately. Ben Net Lemma. And let's see. London Boy for Life, my boy, man. Day one supporter. Sarah, shout out to you. And Patience is Key. You guys have helped us raise money for the Macedonia charity. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all, man. That's big numbers too, man. That's big numbers. So yeah, this is going to the Macedonia charity next week. I don't know if you guys want to hurry up and donate now because the stream's going to be ending in about a minute or so. So if you guys want to go ahead and get any last minute super chats in, those are still open and it's going to a great cause, man. So, oh shoot. Shout out to It's Alive, unfortunately, with another super chat, $25. Let's add it in. $25. So we raised $150 from this stream. Thank you guys so freaking much, man. I really, really do appreciate. That is huge, man. That is some huge numbers, man. And I can't wait to donate it on stream with you guys next week. And we're gonna hopefully change some lives. I wish I can write to the donation, write a note to the charity to see how we impacted the people in Ethiopia positively from this one stream. I would love to see that. I would absolutely love to see the supplies from this live stream being given to the people on the ground. That would be amazing, bro. You know what? I'm gonna try to do that. You know, I'm a little guy in the YouTube space, so they might not even respond to me. So thank you guys so much. Thank you for It's Alive, unfortunately, for really, really chipping in, man. It really goes a long way, especially in Ethiopia, where that 25, that 50 that was donated can go a long way, can get a lot of supplies for people and help build homes for the homeless, bro. This is a really good charity. So thank you guys, WStream, and thank you guys for tuning in. Again, my name is Jay. The YouTube channel is called Trippin with Jay, and we do travel reaction videos every single Saturday live, and we have some fun with it, man. We definitely give our commentary. We have fun. We don't take things too seriously, and hopefully you guys had a great time. We were on stream for 3.5 hours. Hopefully y'all have fun, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your Saturday. And get some sleep from my people in Ethiopia, man. I still may be tuning in. I know it's late there right now, but shout out to you guys. And yeah, the Macedonia charity will love all of the donations that we gathered today. So thank you guys, and I'll see you next Saturday. Yeah, London Boy for Life. I'm gonna see you next Saturday too, bro. All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe, man. And if you guys wanna support the channel, become a member of the channel as well. So if you go into the description box, you can become a member at only 99 cents a month. That's cheaper than a cup of coffee, and it actually goes to support the channel, and we can grow this thing even further. So become a member. It goes to help support me, helps me buy the proper equipment to keep the quality up on the streams. But thank you guys so much. See you guys next Saturday. Peace.
It's not a game, it's a